You know, Chris, no matter how much I think that I'm going to get my shit together by the time Saturday night comes, 5 p.m. Pacific, it never happens. I'm
Mad
always
scramble.
scrambling. Yeah.
Mad scramble.
Well, welcome to another Saturday Night Silver Sales with the Silver Savages on YouTube. Tonight, we're doing things a little bit different. So grab a drink, grab the family, grab some friends, share this out to everyone. You know, we only got 27. Takes a minute for people to get in here. But we're going to be interviewing one of our good friends in the community. And I already forgot how he told me to say his last name, Sean D'Souza. Yeah.
Sean D'Souza.
I've been the one that I say D'Souza.
Same.
So don't hate me.
Same.
Just like Michael Malone and Jonathan Pahit for her. I always get Chris's name wrong.
You do that on purpose.
I do it on purpose, though. Most of the time it's on purpose. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be interviewing Sean, owner of Fitta Coins. He's been in this community for a while. I'll tell you a little fun story about Sean before he jumps in here. That's who I was buying my shot from back at the early infant stages of Reckless Metals. He's the one that he was my shot supplier. So, but what we're planning on doing with these segments, we're hoping to do it at least once a month, maybe twice a month. We've reached out to a few of our contacts and put it in their ear that we're looking to interview some people and to help you guys not only grab some silver at great deals on this show, but make some connections like Sean, who can hook you up with. He's a big precious metals dealer, man.
Deal, wholesale, retail.
And he's got some cool projects with his Libertads. We'll get into that with him. I keep freezing.
A little bit. Not terrible. Just
really
feels good. Just a little. You've been good for the last 30 seconds, though.
All right. Well, maybe I'm just talking too much, and that's what it is. So,
Sergeant Stacking, welcome in, brother.
I mean, this guy, we've known him for a long time. He's been in this business for a long time. He's the dealer of dreams, nightmares, and everything in between. So why not just get him on the screen here and
great guy too.
Introduce him. Yeah, great dude. Here he is.
Welcome, Sean.
We did it again. On the full screen. My bad.
Thanks for the intro, guys. Appreciate it.
You bet. Welcome.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I remember getting your Google Sheets back in the day with all your prices.
I just have no time to do that anymore. I'll be real with you. I used to put up a Google sheet for my spot price on silver shot and rounds and eagles and whatever we would buy them and sell them for. And it was something that it took me like a long time to even do every day. But now it's got to the point where I just don't have enough time to even do that anymore.
So it was such a good resource.
It was a very good resource for that time. I think at that time we weren't really providing the same service to the industry as we are now. Right. We're supplying a lot more bigger companies and dealers and stuff like that now. But and of course, like back then, I don't know how big you were, but you were when you were buying shot, I think you were I don't know if you were just starting out or whatever, but we had a lot of smaller poured guys that were buying shot from us. Yeah. And, this is when silver was in the teens, 15, right. 16, 17 an ounce. And then it went to 20, and then it went to 20, and then it went, during COVID, it backed up to 11. And, that's when shot was like $14 an ounce at the bottom, which was probably the best thing for the shot guy, for the poured guys when it was that level. Right. Yeah. But, things have changed. We're almost at 50 now. So.
So different, and that's also why we want to get you guys like you in here. And we're like, we put out other contacts. We've hit up a few refiners who are interested in doing this with us, and a few of the bigger mints, not the U.S. mint, but some bigger mints out there. We just want to bring some knowledge to the people. These guys watching us every Saturday. We got 44 on here tonight. Usually takes us a while to get up to 80, 90, 100 people. But bring some information on the side of things they don't really know. So,
I've known Chris for a long time. I think we go back to our Instagram days. I don't really sell on Instagram anymore, but I remember Shreky Lou from Instagram. He was one of my customers on Instagram, and we eventually migrated him to our Facebook group, and that's how we do business now. But
Yeah.
I think between sending you shot, Stephen, and 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 you, Chris, I've never actually talked to you guys in person. Like I did meet you at the fun show very briefly one time.
Briefly, right?
Stephen, I met you briefly, but I've never met Chris before. I've never talked to him, and so this is a unique experience for both of us to even
That's cool.
see each other here,
Right.
and talk for the first time and hear each other's voice. It's great.
Yeah,
Love it.
we did meet at the fun show. We talked for a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, man, I got to talk to you about selling some of my stuff." Yeah, sure. You're busy. I'm busy. It's like that stuff happens.
That's a tough show to do it at for sure. Fun show is like a
Big
nonstop
show.
environment. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
that was
coming
a
up
good one.
again. It's
We
coming up
sold
again.
everything out that show on the second day, and just got to hang out. It was fun.
That's usually how it goes for port guys at the AJ Bain and people like that. Like their inventory lasts one day, and then after that, they just hang out for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
The way to
Leave the
do it.
card, or you tell the one guy like, "Hey, I can't sell it all. I got to keep something in here."
Exactly.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about your business. When you started. We'll start off with the name
So,
of your company, where you started, and where
so
you're selling now.
it's called Fitta. Fitta LLC is the official name, but it's Fitta Coin and Bullion. That translation is in Arabic for silver. Fitta just means silver in Arabic. Very easy translation there. We've been in the metals business and jewelry 15, 20 years. That's how I started in the jewelry business. But I'll take you guys a little bit further back. I wasn't always in the jewelry business. I was actually a Starbucks barista at a mall. I used to work at Starbucks inside of a mall. I used to serve coffee, and I was playing in bands. I was playing guitar. I was basically just having a very fun, simple life, and but I wasn't able to pay the bills at some point there, and so I got into selling phones. Like somebody introduced me into selling phones, and that's how I learned how to sell things, just selling the newest T-Mobile phones and iPhones and stuff like that. And they transferred me to a mall in Florida where I met my wife who worked next door in a jewelry store. And I basically had to get her father to like me because he didn't like me at first. And so it took many years of him not liking me and her dog not liking me. And eventually we she
The
had this
dad
she
you
had
could
this
do. The
yeah,
dad's fine. It's the dog
she
that's
had this American
troublesome.
Eskimo that would always just like chase me around the house, and I could never get within like 10 feet of her. So it was a complicated dynamic with me and that dog for many years. But eventually they came to give me an offer I couldn't refuse, and that was to work in the jewelry business. And this was back in like 2010, 2011, where there wasn't like it was nothing like it is now, but it was similar. So this was the last boom of the precious metals industry was 2010, 2011. And I got a taste of like buying gold over the counter, and it was, it was a rush. I mean, we loved buying things over the counter back then because you never knew what was going to come in. It was just an old lady would drop off a bag of gold, and then right after that you would have collectors and stuff drop off 90% silver, and we would write ads on Facebook. We're paying 30 times face, and all kinds of stuff would come in. We wouldn't tell people what to bring or whatever. They would just put in bags of Morgans and Peace and everything at 30 times face, because that's $30 an ounce, and people were paying back then for silver, or their cost was probably still 15 or 20 an ounce, and silver went up to 30 or 40 an ounce in that period. And so, from there, I eventually, the market eventually collapsed after it went from 40 to 50 an ounce, and it collapsed. And I went into the
As
online
fast as
business.
it went up, it fell down.
It fell down very quickly.
Yeah.
By 2013 or 2014, I believe, 2011 was the high at 40 or 50 an ounce, and then it crashed down to 30, then 20s, then back into the teens, just as quickly as it had gone up.
Yeah.
And so that's why I tell people in this market, everyone's like, bull, 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 but you never know. Silver can have that surprise, slap you in the ass, and really surprise you. I'm a bull, but you never know. You never know what could happen with it.
I am too. I am a bull in this situation, just because I feel this is a bit different than the 2011, which was, I believe, more fear driven.
It was
Yeah.
100%. The housing market drove it from the beginning, and credit crisis and all those things
Right.
pushed it to where it was very quickly. And obviously, when the economy came back to a more stable standpoint, that's when the metals market kind of went back down
Right.
to the 100 an ounce gold or whatever. And so this is a different animal all by itself, and it's gradually gone up, and we've seen like support all the way through.
Support.
So
That
you
and
know,
that's the thing is we've seen the
Support line.
support and all that going on its way to where we're at now.
yes,
Yeah, that's I've talked to these
happy to
guys
see where
about
it
that.
is for sure.
What's that?
I'm happy to see where it is. Yes, it is difficult to buy new product with the market the way it is, and I'm sure you know that to buy shot and to buy new material, it's not fun to buy it at this level. But to buy stuff over the counter or secondary market is great. People selling off their collections and their all the stuff they bought back in the teens and 20s. They're finally unloading it, so we get to see a lot of material that was never on the streets for a long time. And
Right.
so that is another beautiful part about this. It's a two-way market, as you know, in our industry, and all the stuff that we sell or we've sold for the past 10 years is finally coming back to us too. So it's good to see that, to see people not be afraid to take profits, to sell off their gains. But of course, I think if you're a smart stacker, you've always put aside a little bit for the long run. You never know when you're going to need
Yeah.
it. It's-
I've talked about that in previous shows was, you have to at some point cash in or
You
spot
do.
the number, and what's the point in even looking at
And
it,
it's funny because my wife and I had this discussion this week, and I mean, of course, we invest in physical metals because we're in the industry, but she did buy some paper silver, and this was like on her ticker for like forever. And she bought it at the 20 range, and finally it's at 50. I'm like, you don't need to sell it now. Just, forget about it and come back to it when it's 70 or 100
Right.
or whatever.
Let
And
that
she's like,
go.
no, I really need to take out at least half of it right now because just for peace of mind, because I
No,
just want it to mean something. If you don't
yeah,
sell something, then it's not
it's
anything.
just an arbitrary number that just really
Right.
means nothing if you don't take advantage of it. I did that in
Right.
2011 or not 2011, 2020 when it came down to 11, $12
Yes.
around that range. Premiums were so high still on
Yes.
most things that it didn't make sense for me. It was like we were still at $18 silver because of the way the premiums were, and which I get because we came
Yes.
down so fast that everyone's like, I'd rather just hold on to this than sell it.
Especially if you bought it as low as, she bought it in the 20s, so just close, doubling her money or whatever.
Yeah,
Just get out of it and put it in another investment for the kids or whatever she wants to do with it.
exactly.
Buy a purse at Louis Vuitton. I don't even know what she's gonna do
Right,
with it.
right. That's
She's
just
just
what
gonna
you
have fun
hear.
with it. And we're happy that we were lucky enough to get into the industry at the time we did. But it's never too late, I think, for anyone that's getting in, even though you see these high numbers and a lot of the veteran stackers are not buying as much right now because they're like, oh, this is crazy high. But I'm thinking that it's like one of those things where like they're gonna surprise themselves when it's a lot higher than it is right now.
Yeah.
They're also gonna look back at this and they're gonna be like, shit, I should have got
Should have
more,
bought.
And
So
and with such a volatile market, we don't know when to really jump in. But I've been
yeah,
using this. When silver was 10 and went to 20, the people that were buying at 10 were like, shit, like I don't like
yes,
buying $20 silver. I was buying it for 10 at 10 for so long. But then it
yes,
hit 28 and 30, and it's like, well, shoot, now 20 sounds good. You know what I mean? Because we never
exactly.
know where it's gonna go. I always tell them I like to set aside an X amount of dollars. I have my the money burns holes in my pocket. And before I found silver and gold, it was shoes, shirts, things that didn't matter. And
Same.
now I itch I itch that feeling by buying silver, but at the end of the day, there's still that, that
Right.
value, you
I
know.
mean, for me, like this is like my all day thing. So, I wake up, I buy, sell, trade until I go to sleep. So, I don't go out and really buy very many other things other than silver and gold. So it's like a trading thing for me, but it's also a hobby. It's also a passion. It's a love. It is what, like, I feel like I am silver and gold. It's one of those things where
Right.
like we're made out of that because we've been in this and we live and breathe it. But um, hold on, I think I just lost you there. Hold on.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say is that like right now the demand it's kind of like in a weird spot because gold seems to be going to 4,000, and it could go to 5,000 or whatever, but it's almost at 4,000, and people seem to be buying it without any fear. Like the stackers that I know are buying gold without any, like even the guys that are veteran buyers are buying gold with not even a question of thinking.
Right. So
So
that was a question I had. That was my next on the list. So first was, how did you first get into dealing precious metals? You explained us through
yes,
the mall there, and the one was, what trends are you seeing in silver and gold demand right now? And
so it's an odd animal right now. You're seeing obviously no fear on the gold buying, and it's flying off the shelves. But the veteran stackers that are in silver are a little bit more cautious. They're not buying as much. And I talked to, I think we just mentioned briefly Elemetal or the guy from the refinery. I spoke to a few refinery guys, and they're one of the biggest refineries in the United States, and they're saying that Eagles are flying off the shelves and they can't keep them in stock either. So
yeah,
with silver at almost 50, the retail public, they trust silver and gold eagles as being the first thing that they go to. That's
right,
like the item that the retail investor, they can trust it because it's government backed. And so they go straight for the silver eagles first. And those are the monster boxes are not staying in stock right now. And I could see the premiums. I think they have gone up a little this week on silver eagles, and get you can still get secondary market silver eagles at singles and off quality ones that have a little bit of toning and dings on them and stuff like that. You can get those for cheaper money, like $1 or $2 over spot. But regular BU silver eagles and monster boxes are like 3 or 4 over spot. I think if it keeps on going in that trend and we go to
that,
50
yep,
an ounce, you'll see like 4 or 5 over, or it could even go to 6 over or something when you can find silver eagles anywhere. And then traditionally everything from there, it's a top down demand. And you see uh, after the monster boxes, you see 100 ounce and 1,000 ounce silver bars. The guys that want serious weight, they stockpile those, and they tend to buy those. And you don't see many of those 100 ounce bars anymore on the shelves. And then it trickles down to the rest of the stuff. So,
yeah,
sovereign coins and Philharmonics and 90% and stuff like that. And shot is usually the last. The raw materials are usually the last thing that investors buy,
right,
but we're not seeing a huge demand even on the poured guys. They're not really buying as much shot right now, and I think it's because they strategically bought a lot when it was a little bit lower in the 30 to 40 range, or that it's just too freaking expensive for them to buy right now
yeah,
anywhere
yeah.
too. So it's like,
Buying 500 ounces. I remember spending like 12 grand on it. Now it's like
Yeah.
$23,000 for
right,
500 ounces a
it's
shot.
not a
It's
good feeling
crazy.
to see the cost on things right now for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Well,
what you're saying, like the silver eagles, I'm looking at Elemental's. I get their buy and sell trading
yeah,
sheet. They
yeah,
got the American Silver Eagles 1 ounce for 365 over, but then you got the Canadian Maples for 210 and the Britannias at $1.90. So that just shows you right there that that's got
yeah.
that,
That's more of a
There's
because
bull.
people are buying those eagles up.
Well, so the second part is that, like, okay, the secondary market is on fire. Everyone is selling off their stacks, and right now these refineries also, by the same token, they have an oversupply of stuff to process, like of secondary market material that dealers and shops are selling them. Thousands and thousands and thousands of ounces. I talked to somebody, and they said it was more silver than they've ever seen in their entire life being sold in this
Yeah.
week. So basically, they were like 3 to 4 weeks back from processing, like delay, and now they're like a month back delay.
Yeah.
Not Elemental. I'm talking about other refineries.
Right.
And
Right.
Elemental is actually very reputable, very quick, but some of the other companies are saying that it's going to take them 1 to 2 months to process their refinery silver, and so they're just putting a stop buy. They're not buying any more silver. They're so backlogged with processing silver that they
Right.
cannot afford to buy any more.
I was actually talking to Elemental this week, and we were talking about the silver because when I get their thing, it's like very few live, and
Yes.
I'm like, hey, how much you got, and what are you guys paying? He goes, well, like they typically buy from XXX, but now they've opened it up. Now we're reaching out to XXXXXXX and getting it from as many as they can now, where they didn't have to do that before.
Well, what's cool about Elemental and some of these other refineries is they know like who to sell to. Like when they get buybacks over the counter, like they have like a list of emails or dealers that buy certain things.
Right.
And so like a lot of their reps will reach out to me and they'll be like, this week I think Chris even saw that little lot that I bought over that was like a mix of Engelhard and JM and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The rep for Elemental just said, "Hey, do you want this?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of expensive. It's ridiculous right now. I don't want to really buy it. And so I kind of pre-sold it, and it only took me like a minute or two. And some lady bought it for like 300 ounces, bought $12,000 worth of Engelhard bars, and it took a couple minutes to sell. I was surprised that it went that quickly. I'll be honest. Like I thought it was not gonna disappear off the shelves that quickly, but
Right.
right now there are buyers for that stuff, and people are not afraid to buy certain things.
There's still a lot of buyers out there.
There's a lot of buyers out there, and you know there are people like you talk about, people that have been in this for a while, stacking for a while, that
Yes.
are a little hesitant because what we haven't seen is a consistency right now. Like
Yes.
I know some of us really want to see it hover around a price for a little while before we're really bought into it.
I prefer that. Like I like to
Right.
see like almost like stagnancy or consolidation or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I like to have that period where it's like the price is not moving too much and
And you could
you can get
breathe a
into
little.
yeah, you can breathe. Exactly. When it moves too much, I don't know what to do. I get a little freakish.
Yeah, and it's tough for you guys like
Yeah.
you and us when you're working on small profit margins, like such a small spread.
Yes.
The smallest dip down, you're like, now I
Right.
just hold on to this because I don't really want to lose it. Or if you can find something and that's if you can't replace it, right? But if you can, obviously you just move it.
On
Move on to that.
eBay, I'll give you an example. Like we just put all our inventory on eBay and like we put it at a pretty low price like initially because silver was still in the 30 range and now it's creeping up to the 50 range. And so like every day this week I've been increasing it $1 like to keep up with the market. And after the fees and everything, I think we're still netting like maybe $1 more than whatever spot is at a given point. So we're talking about the cheapest 1 ounce silver bullion like that we have on eBay.
Mm.
So like I don't know, like a lot of guys are taking profits, but we're looking at it like more like you said from a replacement standpoint. If we sell it off, can we still buy it back a little bit cheaper to replace our inventory? And that's really for a dealer, that's the name of the game. You don't want to give up everything that you have and not be able to buy it back either.
Bye. Exactly. Yeah.
So,
You know, so what we're talking is like we see people that have been in this industry are hesitant to buy. But what we're not seeing, because a lot of us are really focused and hyper focused on specific Facebook groups, we don't see the overall picture. This is another reason why I wanted to get outside perspective and start bringing people in. As I'm watching videos and stuff, and what a lot of there's a lot of new buyers coming in like young professionals who are making good money, whether it be AI, some kind of tech or whatever, and they're crypto bros, but then now they're getting into this hard asset. They really want something that they can hold. And I've seen quite a few videos of people talking about really young professionals getting into the game right now with lots of money.
I am seeing that crowd, and most of those guys have never touched a single ounce of silver or gold in their lives.
Right.
But it's a new thing to them, and they're obviously very excited. And it doesn't take very long to get like hooked and like almost like addicted to buying this kind of stuff. So I'm 100% that like it will take those guys, since a lot of those younger guys have addictive personalities. They will probably be like long-term stackers for the rest of their lives too. So it's good to see that coming in, because you look at the generational thing, and obviously like our parents and their parents knew the importance of physical investment in gold and silver to some extent, because the currencies were backed by that back then. And now these people that are crypto millionaires or whatever, what is our currency backed by? And I don't even know if they know how to answer that at all. So it's
in 2017. That's how I got into this. I made some good money off cryptocurrency, of XRP specifically, and I was always hesitant with it. I saw the Bitcoin. I had a friend approach me in like 2012 or 13. He's like, "You got to get into Bitcoin." I'm like, I don't even know what that means, man. Like, I don't know. So 2016, I really got it. Or 2015, 2016, I got into it and sold it all off in 2017. But I was all really hesitant because it was just, if I lose this thumb drive, you know, you hear about the guy that lost his thumb drive and he was like ended up buying that dump and he dug through it for years to try and find that Bitcoin wallet.
So the biggest threat to crypto, and I have invested in crypto. I did dabble in it and the same period as you did, actually, 2017, 2018. And I never looked back after I lost my ass on it in some ways. But it's more of like the physical thing, like you're saying, like once it's on that physical drive and the grid goes flat and you can't access it, like what are you going to
What do
do?
you do? And
If you,
so I'm working on a power plant at that point.
yeah,
And, you know, we're having a conversation. We're like, crypto was like, well, that's gone if the power's gone. Like, so I started deep diving into silver and gold. And
yep.
that's when GMR Gold was being promoted by some of the big influence, like the the 2A guys on Instagram. So I got hooked up with Charlie Stevens over at GMR Gold and signed up for their subscription box, got a little bit of 90% silver, which was really cool because it was like $60, $90, $120. And it was just something that you didn't think about. It was just a recurring process. And next thing you know, I got some Mutiny medals in the mail with some 90% silver. And I'm holding it. I'm like, this is what I want.
It's real,
So
yeah.
I took all that crypto money, dumped it into silver and gold, went down that rabbit hole, and then
Never came back.
I never came back. Now I got a business, you know, based. I quit that construction job, which for me was a great job. I was a general foreman when I quit, on the road to being a superintendent project manager. They were prepping me for big things, and we're doing big jobs, power plants and solar fields and gas forwarding stations, and it was a business that I could have stayed in. That I had been with them for 15 years, could have been with them for another 45, you know.
So it's interesting to think like where we would all be like if we hadn't got into this, you know. It's I mean, there are still people out there that are not even, that have no idea what this industry is, never will. They'll die without knowing what holding an ounce of gold or silver or anything is like.
Even feels like,
Or to know that like the difference between fiat currency, and so that's the whole thing, is that like some people live their lives and it doesn't even matter, you know, but to us it does matter and we know the difference and and the feel of it and all that. But it's cool to see though that like how your career developed with metals into what it is right now, you know. It's you wouldn't have expected it 10 years ago, I'm sure.
I tell people about this, like when they, you know, I just sponsored my daughter's gymnastics team. You know, they're raising money, so I'm like, yeah, sure. Here's $500. Reckless Metals, go ahead and put. They're like, what's Reckless Metals? Well, I pour silver and gold, and I'm like, what?
Pour?
You can do that?
Like, I melt silver and I pour it into bars and I put a stamp on it with my brand, and they're like, how did you get into that? And I'm like, don't even ask. It's just
a hobby.
It was a rabbit hole. It was the wildest ride, and I'm still riding it right now. But
so I'll tell you a little story about like seeing my first poured silver bar, and it was at like the jewelry kiosk. And I remember like somebody bringing in an MK like skull and crossbone little poured silver bar, and I always wondered like who the hell that was, like MK Michael Cabren. And like years later, like I came to know, you know, who it was, and you know that he was a big poured silver guy once I got into the industry. But that was like 5-10 years ago. I bought this little tiny silver bar, you know, off somebody at my jewelry kiosk, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, like it just didn't make any sense to me back then that like people actually made these, like small poured guys made like homebrewed poured silver and stuff like that too. And now many of them have become like huge artists and have huge businesses, and like that whole evolution of like the port industry is really interesting. You know more about it than I do, but I know the little parts of it, you know, like just seeing MK and that kind of thing. And now he has his own store and stuff, and a jewelry store or whatever. And
yeah, it's guys like that who paved the way for us. Jaeger poured silver, and you know, Mutiny metals. You got Bunker Bullion's been around for so long. MK Bars is one. Like they really paved the way from it. And now you got a lot of guys coming in here that
Monarchs
are even taking that bar and setting it higher with the quality. You know, there's some really
designs and quality, the different like toning and stuff, like crazy tonings and stuff like that.
Cool. It's a fun industry for sure. The Danger Metals, he's another poor artist. He liked your home brewed. I like that too. That's actually pretty good. I might start using that.
Homebrewed.
Our
Well,
home.
it's cool because some of those guys will be like big entrepreneurs eventually when their brand takes off, and it's
Right.
cool to see that
Yeah.
evolution of them from starting off as very small, like just fooling around with it in their garage and trying to figure it out and burning their hands and their balls and whatever. Like, I know
That's
it's a
how
dangerous job too. Like so,
that's how it started for me. I was always a creative mind. I liked stories. I liked art. Me was music. I'm a drummer, and I grew up in a rock band. And then when we screwed up our record deal and all that stuff, my pop says time for you to get to work. So went and did he worked for the same company, and I ended up becoming his boss. But yeah, I was always creative, but I couldn't be creative in the concrete formwork industry. There was not much I could do where I was actually making concrete skulls and stuff on the side. I was over there carving them out, and then I find silver and gold, and I see some MK, I see some Mutiny Metals, and I look at it, I'm like, I could do this, but I could do it better. So I go in there, just start tinkering. It's a hobby after work. I couldn't wait to get
so
home.
we have a similar story because I started off as a musician, as a guitarist, and
Right.
I
Yeah.
just have a creative like mind. I mean, even when I'm like designing custom like products like the Libertads and stuff like that, it comes from that same creative element that I had when I was writing music and stuff like that. So I know that like certain people have that mindset, ended up in the same field as yourself, and even Haley Bug, he plays guitar and stuff like that. So
Right.
I know like there is a certain mindset for that for people to develop the creative element that is silver poured stuff, and to keep it like on a curve where it keeps on interesting people. It's the same as writing music to an extent. Like, you have to keep it interesting. So
And so that's what I like to do with my product. So I make pieces, and then I'll write a story for it and really like give an in-depth dive into the meaning or the reason behind it. Or if there really is no meaning or reason, I just come up with a really fun story of lore just to make it more interesting to own. And I actually got a phone call 2 weeks ago from a good friend of ours that he's been buying from us for a long time. He's in his late 60s. His name, this guy Bob. And he hits me up and he's like, man, I love your pieces, but you know what I like even more is reading the stories. Like we
Yep.
had done that once, and then
all together.
we had done that once, and it was fun. It was fun to write it, and I had always like I said, been into music writing and storytelling. I wrote a few books and stuff just for fun, and um, after him saying that and hearing customers, like the good people in the chat were like, we need more of that. I'm like, sweet. I enjoy doing that. It's so fun.
that
It
is the
just takes
best
that
part.
piece
I
to
like
the
that.
next level.
Even writing like sales posts and like titles for like products, that's just like the most fun part for me is coming
Right.
up with the ideas and keeping it to a point where like that your customers will not only be interested in buying it, but they'll love it like for the rest of their lives too. Like, it'll be something they come back to, and it goes into their psyche, and they actually think about it a little bit more. So
So do you have now? I know you were in the jewelry spot in the mall, right?
yes.
Do you
We
have a store right now?
we don't have a physical store anymore. Actually, as of this January this year, my in-laws who own the jewelry store, I was a partner as well, but they basically retired after doing jewelry for 30 years. And they were just like, we're done with the mall because the mall only gives you 3 days off a year. And
Right.
so you get Easter, Christmas, and I think Thanksgiving or something off. And so they really never went on vacation either. They never really got to enjoy their lives. And, they're approaching 60, 70 years old. And so they're like, this is the time to quit. And for myself, I worked at the jewelry store every day up till the COVID point. And when COVID hit, I had the decision, could I go back into the retail mall sector or try and make the online business on Facebook and Instagram, try to make it work. And I decided to not go back. And it could have gone, many ways. If I had gone back, I probably still would be buying over the counter. But the thing is with retail jewelry is that there's so many scams
Yeah.
and fake bars and you name it that comes in. Like we were scammed 100 times. We lost thousands of dollars. We learned, from it never to make the same mistake again. But just
Right.
as you learn, there's another
Yes,
scam that
yep.
comes out and that beats you over the head. So it's like you'll never win. And then the theft, like MK, he got his store broken into multiple times. We had jewelry theft or cases smashed. Like there's just so much stress in having a store, and
Having
now
every
it's much simpler just to ship things at the end of the
right.
day. And
Well,
we
shipping
still,
just as tough though.
it is.
We just
It's
had
not fun.
500 ounces stolen right out of the box on our way.
Exactly. That, shipping has its own risk. As of this past week, we had a product from one of the companies up north. It wasn't a lot of, it was some like 5 graded slabs. Somebody just cut open the small flat rate box and took the bag out of it. And they took the coins out, but then left the bag inside. Like, like they didn't even take the entire box. They let it still get delivered empty.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
good
makes,
though.
it makes you think like, there's definitely guys in the carrier, postal industry, UPS, they're definitely making more money on the side, jacking our industry stuff than doing their jobs,
Yep.
getting paid for it. And at the end of the day, it's just a crime of opportunity. Like they're not getting paid enough to do what they do, so they have to find alternatives. I'm
Yeah,
not encouraging theft by any means, but I know the logic behind why they're doing what they're doing. It's just it's an unfortunate part of our economy
it
too.
is. And I'll tell you guys, because I the tape, I can't say that word on here, but like I would say in normal business, the people that just scream more tape. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter how much tape you put on
It
there.
doesn't.
If they want it, they're gonna
They're
get
gonna
it.
take it.
It
And,
doesn't.
and that's why you just deal with reputable people that back their product, that back their deliveries. Because
Exactly.
I was buying shot from like guys like you. I was buying shot from you.
Yep.
Then I would see a spot deal come up or under spot from some random Joe Schmo on the internet, and I
Yep.
didn't really know them all that well. And unfortunately, it's those types of guys that once it's in UPS's hands or USPS,
They'll
it's
never
always a
replace the
goddamn
product.
So
Yeah.
that-
Once it gets stolen, they won't do anything to help you out.
be
Um,
very the Facebook marketplace and all this stuff is a very good place to connect and find people to do business with,
for
and
sure.
most of them don't have any ill intent. But unfortunately, when it comes to theft in the mail, it's something that we should all be thinking about.
Yep.
And regardless if he puts a whole roll of $5 strap tape on there, if it wants to get stolen, it's going to get stolen. So
There's
So
just
our thing is
level.
double boxing. After we've learned, like,
yes,
we always wonder like why the insurance companies always suggested to double or triple box things. And it really is that, I mean, I'm not, it can get stolen. Someone can take the entire box if they want to, but to cut through like a double or triple box item
time.
is a lot tougher. It's a
Yes.
lot more time.
It takes me literally 10 minutes to open up your boxes.
Yeah,
So
it's
Which-
something that I would
which is
recommend now
great.
if you can make it happen for sure.
we were going. Oh, that's exactly where I was heading with this, because the package that came to me was just a burlap sack inside of one box.
Yep.
That's
Okay. And this is a big company,
Yep.
a huge company, and I can't tell them how to package their stuff. They
Can't.
obviously they back their product, they do all that. So I can't say, hey, you should have put more tape on there. Either way, anyways, it was just a box and a burlap sack. Then we get the next delivery we get had a similar tear in the corner, which had my heart had dropped when I saw that same tear.
Yep.
But there was a second box inside.
Wow.
That second box is key when you're shipping heavy stuff.
Yep.
Is adding that second box.
It is.
It cutting through one and pulling out a burlap sack is easy. Cutting through two, and you got to imagine they probably have to do this in a pretty quick amount of time.
Yep.
Cutting through two and to get into all the bags on the inside, just doing it that way, giving multiple layers to get through these
Layers,
things.
and then another thing is to tape the other layers like down in a way where like it's just like webbed in there,
Web,
And,
right?
that's, you've seen like where stuff is like it's stuck in there in the box like
right.
that. We don't even do that all the time, but my wife is like the master of packing, as Chris has probably seen. Like she finds ways to like really like get things in there where it's so difficult to
The
take out.
look, there's so many compartments. It's
So
very
she
well
gets really emotional like when things get stolen from us. Like it has happened before, but it's very rare, like because she puts in so much effort to protect it, that like it still gets stolen after all that shit. It's like craziness.
OC Stacker says, "This is why when I pack my metals, I put a box inside of a box." Absolutely,
Yep.
man. It's
Like one of
absolutely.
those Russian dolls.
If you guys have any questions for Sean, I got a fun one. We'll talk about we'll go back to your jewelry days. What I bet you saw back then in 2011 is every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming in with their grandma's fork collection, right?
Yes. We did see a lot of silverware, a
Yeah.
lot of those sets the silver. I'm trying to think of the brand, Franklin Mint sets. We
Franklin
saw
Mint.
like so many Franklin Mint sets that like it would blow your mind. Like we still have them actually. A lot of the stuff that we bought in like the $15 an ounce range, because it was just coming in so much frequency, we never got to actually flip it back on to the selling market, so that we kind of threw it back as a long term hold. A lot of that we saw not only grandma's forks and knives, we saw grandma's teeth, her
Teeth.
her fillings.
Yeah.
That was probably the weirdest thing that we ever saw. Is like people would bring in like their grills and their teeth, and like they would scrap that kind of stuff, and
It's
it's
wild.
nasty. You always put your gloves on, and you're just like, ugh. Like it's a very disgusting thing, but it happens, right?
Mike
So.
Mallon is asking, "Are you selling more fractional or 1 ounce and higher?"
So I wanted to get to like what is really selling right now really well for us, and that Chris will tell you right now what he sees. It's copper and 1/1000th ounce gold.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that are going out of control right now. Like 5 ounce copper colorized on whatnot, and yeah, I have it on my desk too. It's
That,
like 1/1000th ounce gold.
oh, and not to knock all that, I
Yeah,
understand there's a market for everything. That stuff kills me
it
because
does.
what I hear a lot is from the poured sector, right?
Yes.
I come out and I'm like, "Hey guys, spot's 48 an ounce. I have to charge 60 an ounce. I got mold, sand, clean up, this, that, the other. It's not a machine press, just pressing all day long, 50 coins a minute. We're in there handy, cleaning everything up by hand and antiquing. And anyways, we won't go into that. But I hear this. I'm at $60 an ounce, and they're like, "Man, you're just way over spot." And I'm like, "How much should you buy that 1/1000th for?"
Or copper.
Friend?
That's a really good point. Like that, the collectibles and premium market, like for certain things,
It doesn't
uh,
matter, right?
it doesn't matter if they want that piece bad enough
Yep.
and the design is cool enough, they will jump on it. Like
Yep.
and like
Who would have
it's
thought Barbie 1 grams would be 400 plus?
exactly, and that's one of those things where like overnight, like we sold it for 150, and the next minute it's on eBay for 400, $500, and that's the collector's industry. Is that like there are yes, you can make as an investor in silver. Yeah, you can make a long term investment, like buying at on the low at like 20 an ounce and then selling on the high at 50. But it takes how many years to get there? Like 10, 15 years. The Barbie, you could have bought that last week for 150 and flipped it on eBay for $400 and made $250 profit. Just and then that was a very short term investment. Now that's a collectible. The collectibles market has winners like that, but it's not everything.
Yes,
You
right.
have to be choosy
Hit and miss.
about like, what you're buying and calculated collectibles buying. So it can be just as profitable if you know what you're buying and you know what the hot stuff is.
Yeah, it's tough. You never know. Where was
Sean, do you
But
get in?
1/1000, if you're looking for like a bargain, in my opinion, I would say even though goldbacks are high premium, the 1/1000th goldback compared to like the cost on these is like 20, 25 or whatever, but the
Yeah.
cost on a goldback is still under $10 for one goldback. It's like 7.90 or like it's closer to $7 to $8 at the max
those
for
things are
a
so cool.
1/1000th
That's
goldback.
fun. That's
What I
dark
like
gold,
about
right?
those two is the potential, the utility potential on those.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
which that they have that edge on it. The only reason I bring that up is, and I always say, buy what you like. It doesn't matter what it is. Buy what you like.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not fun. Like stacking silver, it is fun in itself until you're
Right.
really getting into buying what you like. Because that's the road I went down. And early on, I was just trying to get as much weight, and I was buying this, and I had buffaloes, and I'm like, yeah, look at them. And then I started buying things I really liked, and I'm like, this is way cooler than buffaloes, And for me, I'm not doing it. I do want as much weight as I can, but I also want to enjoy my pieces. I display my stuff. I like my stuff out on the shelves in the display cabinet. Um, I'm not a fan of like buffaloes just going in the safe, and I never see them again. Now I do
Right, you
have
want to
some
see
of
it,
that,
touch it, and
but,
feel it, play with it, basically.
but I lean into the collectibles stuff because it's just so much more fun to own, and I try and offset with bullion, and just play that dollar cost average game. But where I was getting at with that, the 1/1000th, like I said, stack what you like, stack what you can afford as well. If you can only afford that 1/1000th, at least you're buying gold and you have something. A 1/1000th in today's market is worth $3.80 melt value.
Exactly.
And they're selling for $23, but at least you're getting some gold. And you have that, because that pair of shoes that you bought for $100 is only worth that $3.80 after you're done wearing them.
And the smaller,
Jordan,
as I was talking to, I think it was one of the Scottsdale guys, and they were saying like the smaller gold is a lot harder to make and a lot harder to strike and a lot harder to perfect. Like the smaller you go, the harder it is to make the stuff. Like even like these 1/1000, like they're so paper thin that like if you were to like touch it even a little bit, it would bend. Like
you could actually press out that design.
Right. So like it's not like it's the most like that you also go back to like why did they make a gold eagle 22 karat, or why do they make a gold cougar on 22 karat? It's to have that alloy to make it more firm and so that it would stand the test of time. I don't know how long these things are going to really stand the test of time, but in general, like it's like they're not, the quality assurance there is a little bit tougher on stuff that is that small as well. So it's
and I'm not knocking it. Those are actually really cool. I can tell you right now, there's no way I could make those. And they're awesome. And
it's laser engraved. A lot of it, I think most of it is laser engraved. I've seen a couple of them that have colorization. There's the Great Wall 1/1000 that has like a shape. You've seen the Libertad one that has a shape, but they're starting to do like a little color on it too. But I think it's all just like UV color that they just print on top of it.
With what I see in my, like I said, in the poured world, it's hey, you're charging 60, 65 an ounce depending, and I take this to a coin shop and they want to give me $2 back spot because it's melt. Well, that's gonna go for anything really if you're going to the coin shop. But if you know what I mean, like you could take that 1/1000th and most of them be like $3.80 is what I can give you. Or that copper round that you spent $14 on for 1 ounce of copper, I'll give you 30 cents, but that
also depends on how long you're holding on to everything too. Like, are you really going to hold on to like the 1/1000 that you bought at 20? Are you going to sell it off the same day, or are you going to, strategically sell it like, 5 years from now? Or, you're not going to, you want to try and maximize your investment no matter what you buy, and also enjoy it in your collection as much as possible.
And that's where I wanted to get with that is you got to really enjoy what you're buying, man. Like I can't stress that enough. And that's, like I said, that's just coming from me personally. I just enjoy stacking, for example, something like, I'll put it up on my big screen. I paid way over spot for this. I paid way over spot for this, but
that's cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy displaying it. And
who made that, Reck?
This is Will's Attic.
Will's, yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, hold on. It wants
so talented.
And oh, come on.
I love it.
There you
go. Really cool.
That's bitching.
He did an awesome job on that.
Yeah, and I paid way over spot for it.
And the poured statues, because like, we don't, like in the poured market, we don't sell a ton of stuff, but like we're big movers of the statues for Gold Spartan and for AJ Bain. Like we wholesale those out to other dealers and we have exclusives on them. And that stuff, like people buy it like way above spot. and they're buying it in like the 100 quantity range and stuff like that, and then they take it to a coin show and it's gone in one day. So like stuff like that, to say that it doesn't move even with the premium, it's art, it's craftsmanship,
Right.
it's a million
A different type of
people's time and thought and energy that's gone into it. It's not like somebody pumped it out of a machine in 1 second. It does take a long time to make those pieces and to craft the art
It
and
does.
to really make it into a good piece at the end of the day. So
And that leads me into, don't let your freaking local coin shop determine the value of what you have. There are other outlets for you to move things, and
exactly.
I'll tell you why. Those coin
The private
shop guys.
sale is always probably the better.
What's that? Are we freezing?
He's a little pixelated. You there, Sean?
I don't see it. Yeah, I'm there, but I don't see Steven for some reason. He disappeared.
I wonder.
Yeah, he's gone.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Sean, can you hear Steven?
I can hear Steven, but I can't see him.
Huh.
Your side's very,
Steven!
Hello.
Steven!
I wonder what's going on.
Am I blurry? Am I
Yeah.
freezing? Am I
Yeah,
freezing?
you're blurry.
Go out and come back in.
Try to leave and come back.
Yeah, I'll try that, Sean.
There you are.
Yeah.
You came back.
All right, we're back. We see you on the screen.
You're good now.
All right. I think it's just internally we're having some issues. So what best advice for someone new to stacking? What do you got?
So I would say, like, you've reiterated it a few times to invest in what you love and what will keep you interested. You don't want it to be a boring hobby. You want it to be something that you will enjoy and love for the rest of your life. But with that in mind, you also have to be a little bit strategic about what you are buying, in the sense of not paying too much and not getting hammered with premiums. But at the end of the day, you want to have something that has good value, but then something else, something that that you're gonna stick with, even if the market does go up or down. That you love it enough to sell it at any point later on, and that's really the name of the game, is finding something that you do enjoy doing. Right?
Absolutely.
But I think for the stackers, I mean, in general, like, you want to also be willing to learn. Is that, like, there's just so much out there that you think you can learn in one day, and you can never learn everything about this industry in one day or a year or even 10 years. I mean, I'm still learning, so like I'm very humble when it comes to like learning new things about the industry, and I try not to be too showy or to like say I know everything. There's just no way that I could give anybody the best advice either. There's guys out there that know so much more than me as well, and so
Exactly. And I have a fun little thing that I enjoy doing every once in a while. Is I'll like to go on ads from Money Metals or AppMex or JM Bullion whenever I see one of their ads and browse through the comment section and just
I've done that before this week, actually,
and
with the
just see all
whole
the
Charlie Kirk thing.
well, that too, but then just to see all the experts in the comment section.
Right.
Like, holy cow. Well, I was watching one, it was I looked at one, someone had I forget if it was Jam or Atmex. It was a Perth Mint 1 ounce gold bar. And
Right.
I'm reading through it, and the guy's like, Perth Mint, all they do is make fakes. And it's like, no, man. Perth Mint is fucking like well known, but they're the most faked. But it just seeing everyone, like all these experts chime in on those. I'm like, oh boy,
That is pretty funny.
and that's the problem with. I'll tell you, that's a problem with social media. Is all these
so bad.
All these people that have never welded in their life.
I mean,
will go on a welder's post.
The truth is, like,
they're an expert welder.
Right.
Nope.
And everybody has like their focused interests. Like, like I know you're a really good port artist, and you've expect whatever you do specifically in port art, I know like you can make things that are like just have a darker edge to it, look really cool and unique. But like, some guys like myself, I mean, I'm good at making colorized Libertads and I've sold the shit out of them. But then, there's other things that I can't sell and I'm not an expert at, so everybody has their focus too. Like you can never be a master at everything and think that you own the entire world. But I think that's really my advice, is that like you keep your mind open and you really enjoy what you're doing at the same time as keeping your mind open to learning new parts about the hobby, because there's so many different branches. Like it can spiral you out into like oblivion if you really
Yeah.
wanted it to, So
It
to
is.
have a narrow focus, you have to pick like one narrowed focus and kind of like go with that and enjoy that to the fullest potential. Because if you were to like the goal for business, I should say, like, is a little bit opposite of that to some extent too. So like our goal when we make offers is to literally offer everything that's out there, like that comes out from every mint in the world. And so like I make it like my goal every day is to just find every offer that's out there from every mint and put it into email form. But the reason I do that is because there's just so much out there that people love. And the things that you think would not sell, like you're like, I put this out there, it's not going to sell anything. And then it sells, hundreds of items in one day. And it could be
Right.
the ugliest piece in the world. And so like, everybody has their own interest level. And to have a variety of offers is very important for us.
Yeah, and you
And to
guys kill
never
it with
like kind of,
diversity, man.
things that we say that again.
I said you guys kill it with
I missed what
diversity.
you just said. Oh, with diversity, yeah, we try and put out as many different offers as possible, and because of that, like the things that we would never think would blow up, and that's really how I think the market should be. Though, is like there should be different sectors that everyone loves, and that's how we have a great business at the end of the day.
I have a question. You had hit on something there. What's the ugliest coin you've ever seen?
The ugliest coin. Whew. We've seen some, you know, coins as far as like dirtiness, like when you have to get like the nail polish remover
Oh
and
no, I'm talking like
Design.
what's
and
the
like just
ugliest
like
coin in
there's
your
just
opinion?
What's the ugliest
oh,
design?
design. Okay, not like dirtiest, not the
No,
dirtiest coin. Okay,
No, no,
'cause
no.
we've bought some dirty coins over the counter that you don't even want to touch with your bare hands. So the ugliest coin that I bought, I'm trying to think. There's it's probably like because we sell colorized Libertads, we've seen some colorized Libertad designs that were like are just beyond awful. So it's probably like some kind of colorized coin that's out there that we just felt like didn't really match the market potential. But then we've still seen it sold. So like it's like even the ugliest coins in the world could possibly sell as well.
Still have buyers, right?
That's the reality.
Where I'll go with that, man. Like even like there's some with which one was it?
It's
There
that
was like
people like ugly. Sometimes the shock value or the ugliness of a coin actually brings out people that want to buy it. I don't get it, but that's it's an interesting design thing, that the design aesthetic doesn't have to be pretty or beautiful.
it would have
I'll
had to
tell
be
you what I
well
think.
on
Oh,
the
sorry,
coin.
go ahead.
But I'm sure I can find some examples here.
It would have to be like a woman on the coin because it's hard to
I can
get
show
a
you some examples here.
I think there's a delay there, but
I think there is. I think.
Let me see if I can find something that's ugly. In a second.
Okay, I'll show you right now what I saw this come out, or I didn't see it come out, but I saw. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, where is it? Right here. This is what I thought. It's the currywurst coin.
oh, good lord,
Look at that face.
what in the hell is that? That might be the worst one I've seen.
It's pretty bad,
It
man.
looks like Beavis or Butthead's mom.
It's so bad.
Oh, that's
Anyway, I had to. That's why I wanted to ask him about that too, because I remember seeing that coin come out, and I'm like,
that is so bad.
why? I think we are on a bit of a delay with Sean. I think his phone's acting up a little bit. But what I'd like to talk about next is if we can get him on here, or when he gets on here after this. He has been working on those colored Libertads, which are super cool. We get him to show some, and then Sean actually wanted to do a giveaway.
I wonder if he should go out and come back in.
I mean, Libertads, of course, like everyone says Libertads are beautiful, but like you go for that, and then like I know everybody loves Perth Mint, but I hate their emu coins. I really don't like them. They're not,
I'm
like,
not an emu.
to me, like certain things like that are not that great. You know, like they have a bunch of animal coins, but they're not like the best.
Can we, Sean? Can you hear? Are we on a delay with you?
You're not on a delay, but I'm gonna leave and come right back and see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, try that. I think we're a little fuzzy right now. All right. While Sean does that, he does want to do a giveaway, so I'm gonna set that up. Are you back?
I'm back. It's actually better.
So much better.
That's probably what I needed.
Okay, just needed a refresh.
Amazing, Sean.
I'm gonna set up your giveaway while we go through here.
Sure.
I'm just gonna use your company name here.
So, like, that's the 1980s, right there. 1980s Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
We have those. I have the full set of that for my daughters.
Sean, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
So, guys, let's do this. I'm going to start collecting names for the giveaway. We're going to do hashtag FIDDA, FIDDA. Am I correct on that, Sean?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
FIDDA.
We were going to talk about your colorized Libertads. You have a couple of examples, yeah?
Yep. I'll show you.
Oh, cool.
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
We'll start the giveaway with one of those.
So tell us about those. You've been working with some designers and getting and some other people in the community to bring those to life.
So we started off doing them all with Germania Mint and Poland. For many years, like, we had asked them, could we colorize coins? And they would tell us no. We already have like big companies we work with that we don't really want to invite like smaller dealers like yourself to make them. And eventually, like, if you pester a company enough, like, they will listen. That's really how it works in this industry. You just got to be annoying. And so we pestered them enough, and finally we got to make our own. And you know, they've come out pretty cool. This is the Native American Libertad right here.
Colors.
Is that a 1 ounce?
This is the 1 ounce. Yeah, it's a 1 ounce.
Is it gold gilded?
Yep. It's got some gold gilding on there. It says, if you can read the specs in the back, it can be read. I'll read it to you. It says yellow, gold, and coloring. So it's got gold gilding and coloring.
That's so cool. That's really nice.
And then we did this one like maybe about a year ago, 6 months to a year ago. The latest one we did was this Indiana Jones theme right here. It's
that's super cool.
This is Kalima, Temple of Doom, Kalima edition Libertad. And so on the back, I'll show you the actual coin.
Yeah, Alan, I think they're 100. Aren't they usually like 100 or 500 minted, Sean?
These are usually 100. We try and make them small mintage. This one is 100. The Native American one was 333.
Yeah.
So this one's only 100 mintage. And I personally spent a lot of time designing this, like, with them. Like, when you design it with them, like, you basically tell them like what you want, but then they send back drafts and forth, you know, like, what are you gonna add to it or take away from it. And the coin looked a lot different than it does right here. When it first started, like, the angel didn't have it looks like more like an Indian god, and we kind of changed it to have a little bit more unique look.
That's cool.
And that's got like the 3 Sankara stones that are from that movie.
That's super rad. So someone had made a comment that your camera is reversed. He's using his front face camera, and we don't have the option to rotate it.
Yeah.
So you're fine. You can leave it.
Oh,
It's absolutely fine. It looks the same back
I
and
didn't mean to
forth.
put that up there.
Just text is going to be reversed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So guys, if you want to hold a mirror to your phone, and then you can see it. Okay. There's nothing we can do with the front side of the camera. The only way it'll turn
So
around.
before the Zombux series,
Yes.
they started doing their own colorized versions. After we started making them with Germania, we had come out with the first ones, and this one is one of my
That's why I saw
favorites.
different ones. Yeah.
This is
Those
the
are
one
better.
with the Australian kangaroo stomping on the, what do they call them? Like a crocodile Dundee type
The
guy.
Dundies.
Yeah, the Dundies,
Is that
exactly.
Steve?
Steve.
I've always liked the Zombux series in general, but like I thought it would be a cool take to make it even more bloody and more gruesome. It's a kangaroo brutally murdering a Dundee.
Mike is asking, how many mints do you deal with, and which is the largest and what's the smallest?
So probably, this we deal with about 100 different mints around the world. The biggest one, the biggest ones are in Europe, without a doubt. Like all the European mints seem to be the biggest and have the most money. Mint of Poland is probably the one that comes to mind, or Lithuania mint.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those companies, like you don't hear that much about them here in the United States, but they do make a lot of the other coins out there for other mints too. So you have different mints that are on top, like Perth Mint or whatever, and they will make all these smaller mints coins. And the smaller mints are not really even mints; they're just like distributors, but they call themselves mints.
Pseudo
And
mints.
so pseudo mints, exactly. So those are probably the biggest ones, and then the smallest ones are like those pseudo mints. Like you have TNS coins, and you have pick coins, and pick coins is the ones that made that gangster coin with the Al Capone and all that. And so those are like smaller mints, but the actual coin was made by Lithuania Mint, and that's the bigger mint. So like we have a lot of those bigger and smaller mints in our ensemble of mints that we offer. We put out 15 to 20 offers daily through email, and then also to our private Facebook group. Sometimes more than that. Sometimes I'm posting all day long, 20 offers, 25. You see, Chris sees me at night at like 2 a.m. sometimes posting stuff. So I'm like, I got to go to sleep, man. But
so many, yeah.
There's a lot.
Frostbite. So I don't have access to his settings. That settings on his. I have access to mine, but I can't reverse Sean's. Unfortunately, I'm using a different platform. I'm using Restream. Actually, so what I'd like to do is
You want to set up one of these for a giveaway?
Yeah, so I got 65 entries. If you guys want to get into it, hashtag FIDDA, and we're gonna FIDDA gets you into the giveaway. And what I wanted to do was how can people in this group or who see this video get a hold of you? Where are you at? You're on Facebook mostly?
Yeah, mostly Facebook, but the best way is email. If you want to put my first name, first company name, FIDDA, FIDDA, LLC. So FIDDA, FIDDA, LLC at gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and I'll get you onto the easiest way is Facebook. After that, you can talk to me on Facebook Messenger. But we send out for email, we only send it out to companies that have business license because the pricing and the way that the industry works with the anti-money laundering laws and stuff like that, we have to be able to sell to real businesses that have actual company licenses. But if you want to get on our private Facebook group and you're vetted enough where like we've done business before, or you want to do some business with me privately, I'll add you onto that group. And Chris can vet for you as well, and we can add you to that Facebook group, and we can get you on there as well if you don't have a business license. So if you do have a business license, we'll get you onto the mailing list, which is a wholesale mailing list for all these mints around the world. You would also have some reference requirements in order to get onto that list. You would have to be a dealer with a business for at least a year or two, you would have to commit to buying at least $2,000 worth of material a month. And other than that, there's not a lot of strict requirements, but we
And
just
that's
ask
to get on your wholesale side of things, but you
also, yeah.
also retail, right?
Yeah, the retail, I don't call it retail because it's almost in between the spreads. Like on
Right.
Facebook, uh, through the group, we still kind of wholesale to the guys that are the small dealers that are selling on eBay, that have their own whatnot streams and stuff like that. So it'd still be appropriate for those kind of guys. The prices are a little bit. They're about 5% less on the dealer emails than they are on the retail group. So there's
Yeah.
a small margin there, but if you are a big seller and you can commit to about $2,000 a month,
That's the
then
game with small margins.
yeah, it doesn't take long to get to 2,000 in this industry. I don't think.
Yeah,
Selling,
well,
so.
especially with spot where it is. That's for
Exactly.
sure.
Susan. Welcome
Uh,
in, Susan.
So we got let's see how many people we have in here giveaway. I got 70 entries and 74 watching. So
Nice.
we're right there. And what
I'm gonna
we'll
get some
do
stuff
is
lined up.
we'll paste you guys in there. I'm gonna share this screen real quick. Let's get over to the random name picker. Let's share it and bring them all up. How can we do this?
But I've got some gold, I've got some silver, I've got some platinum, I've got pretty much everything under the sun here as far as different types of metals ready to give away.
And we have a couple viewers from Australia.
Oh, nice.
And what we could do is I build packages for most of them that are on here to ship them out. And once we hit that 4-pound mark or so, so if we do have an Australian winner, we'll
we can ship it too.
Ship it to me or Chris,
Yeah.
and we can get that figured out.
That'll work.
So let's see. One more question before we get into this. Pineapple, yes or no on pizza?
I just had a pineapple pizza today with chicken on it from Domino's.
My guy.
And I had one yesterday from, I don't know why I've had it 2 days in a row, but I had it yesterday from Papa John's, which are both horrible brands of pizza. But when you're in like an environment like myself where you don't have time to go out, like sometimes you just go for an easy, pizza order. But my daughter, like, I'll give you just a backstory. I was a vegetarian for like six months, and then my daughter, I'm sorry, my mother-in-law was at this Indian restaurant with me, and I said, if you eat, because she's a vegetarian, if you eat this chicken, I'll stop being vegetarian again. And so she ate this chicken, broke the rule, and I ate chicken, and I've been a meat eater for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I've been indulging in pineapple and chicken pizza.
Yes. So awesome. I will tell you guys, I see a comment here says, hell no, I don't want your damn medals anymore. I will tell you, you've been buying from a guy who loves pineapple on his pizza. I do think it has a place.
It's the best. It's the best.
If
once
you don't like
you go in, you can't go back. But some people don't like fruits in general. Like for people that don't like fruits, like I can kind of understand why you would not want pineapple on a pizza. But like I'm a major fruit guy. Like I will
love fruit.
I will eat fruits all day long. If I had to live on a fruit diet, I could do it. So
and pineapple is
the best.
My favorite fruit.
It's one of the best. Yeah. So I can go in the fridge and just pick out some pineapples and eat them and be happy
all day long. So
it goes straight to the head. So
yes, pineapple on pizza. If not, get out of here. All right, let's find us a winner. Judge me all you want. I don't care.
So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with that Native American Libertad, right?
We're still going.
All right, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna write these down too.
And just to give you a heads up of value, like this goes for about $70 to $80 on eBay. We're giving it away for free. So
that's awesome, man. Thanks for doing this with us. And
of course,
we didn't ask him to give away stuff. He said he wanted to.
Appreciate you, Sean.
Who were you talking to, Chris?
That was Chaos.
What did he say?
He wants some free shit too.
Tell him to put his name in the chat.
I said, "Where are you?" He goes, "Oh man, I forgot." I was like, "He's at a pizza, or
he was eating pineapple pizza."
Yeah, he's eating pineapple pizza with gay friends.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll keep track of these.
Sure.
I'll just list we'll go in order if you want to just do 1, 2, 3, 4,
'Cause
5, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Let me just put. I'll do the list too. I got to open up a notepad here, but just tell me the name of the person when you figure
Okay.
out who's gonna win it, right?
We'll
And
do
then
that. All right.
and then you can get me their addresses and all that later
Yeah.
on.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll send the addresses.
Sounds good.
All right. So
A
let's
Native
go.
American Libertad 1 ounce silver, colorized by Germanium mint. That's the first coin that we're gonna give away for today. 1 ounce silver Libertad, colorized by Germanium mint.
Let's do it. Let's find you a winner. Let's go a little bit longer on this. We'll go 24 seconds. And here we go. That's such a cool point. Michael Hofford or Bill Rizza? It's the Rizzinator, Bill Rizza.
The
Bill
Riz.
Rizzo. Congratulations, Bill.
That's
You've
win,
got
Riz.
a Native American Libertad coming to you.
Nice win.
Bill
We'll
Rizza.
go out. It'll go out tomorrow. Is it a U.S. based person, Bill
Yes.
Rizzo?
Yes, he is. Yes.
It'll go out tomorrow.
Sweet. I'll get you that list.
Or not tomorrow. Sorry, Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday, so Monday.
Yeah, I'll get you that list. I'll probably work on the list tomorrow and get that out to you early in the morning. I come in the shop at like 6 a.m. to do invoices.
So let's mix it up here. We'll go back to the Libertads a little bit later. Next up, we're gonna do a platinum
Oh wow.
Pamp Gram. Platinum Pamp Gram.
What's platinum grams at nowadays? 40, 50?
You've actually got me there. I have no idea. Give me 1 second.
I'm
Pamp,
curious.
1 gram, Platinum Fortuna. Let's see. So Atmex is at $95.
Well, guys, if you want to have Sean on more, just let us know. We'll bring him on every week.
They're $95 for credit card, but they're $87 if you buy 27, and that's for the crappy like snappable ones too. So gram platinum. See what the Fortuna ones are. So they're out of stock. You can't even get them at Atmex right now on those.
Boom! Look at that, out of stock, fresh right here on the Shrek and Reck show. Sean D'Souza. I said Souza again. My bad. All right, let's find him another winner. Good luck, guys.
First time you ever apologize for messing up someone's last name?
Well, it's a respect
That's
thing.
okay.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah. What the hell, the prize right here?
Yeah, it is. I should have put my name on it.
Oh, me too. Boots?
Is it Boots? Boots. Oogies. That guy.
Nice win, Boots.
How do I spell that again?
It's Boots, like you're the Boots. Boots.
BOOTS.
CROSS. I'll give you his. That's just his screen name here. I'll give you his actual name and information when I send that out.
Congratulations, 1 gram platinum coming to you Monday.
Nice win, Boots.
Way to go, Boots. Oh no, we're gonna get you on there. Heck
So
yeah.
we're gonna go in the opposite spectrum this time, and we're gonna do this is really nice coin though. We're gonna do the samurai copper.
Well, we sold a ton of those. Those are so cool.
There you go. Samurai copper.
1 ounce.
Yep.
All right, let's get someone for this one. Here we go. I shuffled it. We refreshed it so it's spinning. So let's go. He is a true savage, this Sean guy. Is it going to be Meg or Silver Bean? We're on the YouTube section of this. Look at that. Oh, man. Silver Bean. The bean. The most solid beans.
Probably the best bean.
Probably the best bean. Everybody's saying it.
Silver bean counter.
Silver bean.
Silver bean counter. I know who that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. He's a legend in the community.
Silver bean counter.
Silver bean.
I might even have his address already.
Wow, even
But
better.
he changes addresses all the time, right? Because he doesn't want to reveal who he is.
He's
I'm just
on
kidding.
Right. He's just the bean. He didn't
Just
when I sent him a package, he didn't even give me his name. It's just S Bean.
S bean.
Guy,
Oh,
we
God.
just call him incognito.
Yeah. Nice win, Bean.
Samurai copper. Got it. All right. Silver bean counter. And next, we're going to go to. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. We're going to go with. This is actually an exclusive we did. Lucy in the Sky
That's beautiful.
With diamonds.
with diamonds. Lucy in the Sky with gold.
I
Sorry,
like it. That's a Rogue Island mint. We got to talk to John Haas. I think we got to get him on here too.
I
Oh, yeah.
agree. I
He'll be
agree.
fun.
You and John Haas are very close, yeah?
We are. We are. You know, people would say that we're competitors. We're also. You know, I asked AI, like, what does AI think of our relationship? Because it's always interesting to see what AI on Google will respond to. And it says that Rogues Element and Fita LLC collaborate, even though they're like competitors in the industry, we collaborate or we help each other out, which is very true. Like, so it's interesting that AI has picked up on that reality already.
That's awesome.
understands it.
That's awesome.
That's super cool. Yeah, he's a great dude right there. But let's turn this over to the wheel.
That's our logo. That's our logo on there, Fita. That's all.
There we go. All right, guys,
Beautiful
we're gonna get
work.
another winner here for this. A Lucy in the Sky with gold. And what was the weight on that? Half gram?
This is a half gram gold. So half gram of gold is
$80.
gold is about 30,
Expensive.
100.
Holy cow.
It's
Guys,
expensive. I'm trying to do the math, but it's up there, guys.
Yeah.
Sean is over here setting an unobtainable standard. So let's not get used to
We're
this.
gonna have to step it up a little bit.
No, we're gonna have to reel them back in after this.
I was gonna say I don't want to ruin
like that
your.
better.
No,
guys,
you're good, man. Absolutely good. I'm just messing around.
But I feel like it should be Christmas every day, and here we go.
Yeah, it's Christmas and we're in October. Let's go.
So I did the math. The melt on a half gram is 6109 right now. 6109.
We were buying grams or full grams for that about a year and a half.
6109 for half gram melt value.
So wild.
Angry? Adam.
Angry Warrior. Angry Warrior, come out and play.
Congratulations, Angry Warrior.
Yeah. He's another pourer in the community.
Does some
Nice.
really cool stuff.
Hobbyist at the moment. He does construction as well.
We're gonna go with a slab next.
Oh.
I'll throw these in together because I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. But we got
Kennedy's?
these are real money. So this is our exclusive label with NGC, Real Money. We got a Kennedy and we got a. I don't know why the name Franklin. Yeah, Franklin. A Kennedy and a Franklin $50,
Cool.
90% silver, and the Real Money slabs.
Those are
from
nice.
NGC.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's find you a winner. Here we go. This is the last one of the night, guys.
Big winner tonight.
Ed Marsh, or is it Mike Smith? Mike
Good.
Smith.
Win.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith.
No danger, Sean. You're not going to Vegas, are you, Sean?
I would love to, but my schedule is just too crazy right now. When is that? When is it?
October
17th through the 19th is in 2 weeks.
I am doing Fun Show for sure, though. If anybody comes to Orlando
In January?
In January, yep.
If I don't set up out there, I'm definitely gonna go. If you guys have an opportunity, if you guys can get out to the Fun Show, that is one to go to.
Can I do one more and then we'll call it a night? One
No,
more?
yeah, absolutely, man.
All right, let's do one more.
We're doing one more, he says. So let's refresh.
And I'll throw in with it a Geiger.
Jeez.
Wow.
But this is a Geiger 1 gram silver. It's not like a lot of
Not gold. It's just,
Yeah,
but it's
it's 1
Geiger.
gram.
So I think a Geiger 1 gram is almost the price of a gold gram.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Libertad silver 70. I think it's 2022.
Someone is actually, before we do that, I saw a question. I didn't get to answer it. Someone said something about the 2025 Libertad mintage. Do you know much about that?
Sean,
It's super low.
So to squash everybody's like take on it, the mintage figures are in reality very low on the 2025s. I know there's a lot of talk that it's going to be much lower when other coins come out, but I mean, we used to get Libertads. So I'll give you a history of Libertads. We've been selling them every year since about 2014, 2015, and we used to get bags and bags and bags of them. So 450 coins per bag per BU every year, and we would get proofs and we would get the reverse proofs. And this past year, 2025, we got 0 BUs, 0. And on the proofs and the reverse proofs, we got maybe 10 to 15 at the max. So that,
Wow.
I mean, if the mintage was higher, we would get a lot more. That's
Right.
just the truth behind it. Is that guys like us, guys like even the companies like Atmex and JM and all those other big companies out there, they didn't get very many either. They got a couple rolls of the 2025s at the max. There's only 300 mintage, so that's
Sean,
on the BU ones. On the BU ones, there's only
That'd be
300.
Key date.
that's why that Intaglio tribute is selling for so.
And the tribute is beautiful,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. I wonder if I have one here to show you like how the
I have-
2-ounce ones came out really, really, really nice. They're the same size as the 2-ounce, like that wide millimeter. Did you
Yeah.
have one, Chris?
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
the 2-ounce one?
Oh,
Yeah,
just
they're-
the one.
Oh, just the 1-ounce. Okay.
Yeah. I got these from out of
1
the
ounce
box today.
BU 500 mintage. They're saying.
Crazy.
Well, if you guys can find some 2025s, buy them. But let's get a winner for this giveaway.
Last one right here.
Big Sky.
Big Sky.
Big
Oh,
Sky. Awesome. Big Sky. And then I'll work on getting all these addresses and names for you. I'll put their handle, what you have written down. And then give you their real names and stuff with that.
Who won the Kennedy and Franklin again? I forgot to write that
Mike
name down.
Smith.
Mike Smith. Okay. All right. I'll put that down right now. All right. Everyone's all set. I'll get all the names. It's not a spreadsheet. And we are good. Just tell me the addresses and I'll get them shipped on Monday.
You got it, man.
John, you're a stud.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming on and talking with us
Sure.
and hanging out with us.
It
And
was fun. I enjoyed it.
if you guys can, it was FIDDA, FIDDA LLC at gmail.com. Hit them up and
Email me or message me on Facebook or add me as a friend on Facebook and I'll get you into one at either the Facebook group or on the email channel if you do want to get dealer offers.
What's your group name on Facebook?
It's a hidden group, but it's FIDDA. What is it called again? God
FIDDA
damn, I
Coin-
forgot the name. FIDDA exclusive something. FIDDA exclusive, yeah. FIDDA exclusive.
Okay. FIDDA exclusive.
It says FIDDA exclusive group, yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to find it because it's a closed channel private group, but I'll have to add you on privately. Send me a request, and then once we talk a little bit on Messenger, I will get Chris to open a group chat between you two and just to vouch, and we can add you on.
And yeah, so let's do that. If you guys want to get a hold of Sean, well, let's get a hold of Chris on Facebook. Let's do it that way so we don't flood Sean's time. Get a hold of Chris, and Chris can help build a group chat and say these, we could do it that way. That way you don't have random people hitting you up.
Randos.
Nothing worse than a couple randos. Well, Sean, man, I really appreciate your time and you spending time. I said 30 to 45 minutes. Here we are, an hour and 34 minutes.
Sure. Well, I hope you guys still have time to sell and do your normal thing.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to hang out with us all night long.
Yep.
The party doesn't stop here. We'll continue. We got more information with you guys. But
how long do you guys usually go to? What time?
About 10.
10?
9 to 10, yeah.
About 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
But yeah, you're on the East Coast, so it's a little different.
Almost my bedtime. Just kidding.
Right. So it's 7:30 here. We'll go for another 2 hours.
Bottoms on now.
What's up?
He has his dress shirt on, but he has his pajama bottoms on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this off and go into my pajamas.
Straight to bed. Well, Sean, I appreciate you, man, and hopefully we can have you back on and sometime and maybe launch some new products on here for the Savages and give them an exclusive offer. We'll see how that goes. Well, he's giving away a bunch of shit here, and here I am asking for exclusive.
Hook up with me also regarding your products. I'd like to put out some reckless stuff on our dealer channel. If it's something that's easier to produce in the lower mintage that doesn't overwhelm like your current production cycle or whatever. But I'd like to come up with something that we could do together.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now I have like 235 models ready to go.
Nice.
And I'm like, I could absolutely pick some out for you and do 25, 50 like super low mintage just to offer for you guys if you wanted to do that.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, let's chat, man. We'll chat some more this week, and I'm definitely going to be out at the January Fun Show for sure, and we can hook up.
Perfect. We'll go out for lunch or a drink or something.
Absolutely, I'm down.
Take care, guys.
I appreciate your time. I really appreciate your knowledge.
Thanks for inviting me
on the dealer side of this. If you guys have any questions for Sean, email them to me and we can get them all figured out and try and get him back on and put another questionnaire for him and really grill him next time.
Yeah.
We'll leave the pineapple off the table. We already got that out of him. I'm glad he's on Team Pineapple. All right.
Yes. Never changing.
Sean, I appreciate everything you've done for me, man. I really do.
Oh, of course, man. You're one of my favorite customers and
you've been a good friend. You've been a big help and really helped educate too. And I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, you get out of here, Sean. Sweet dreams. We'll see you soon.
Good night, brother. Appreciate it.
Good night.
Later, man.
Yeah. What a stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
That was awesome.
Oh, Sean's a great guy, man. Absolute stud. He helped me out early on with all my silver shot. I was buying 1 ounce rounds from him, and he would send me like a mixture of tubes, and I would go through and like cherry pick them, and then I'd put them up for my raffles and stuff. It's super cool. Yeah, man, I'm actually stoked he was our first one on here.
Me too.
Yeah, that's cool. And what a stud giving away.
Man, the Savages got all kinds of goodies tonight.
Yeah. And dude's a hustler, man. Dude's a hustler.
You get on Facebook Messenger and tell if someone's on or not. There's nights I can't sleep, and I get up and I was kind of dick around on the phone, and dude, the group chat I'm in with him and his staff. Somebody's always on there, and they're always. I mean, yeah. Yeah, guys. If it's midnight, I'm asleep. It's just me. I'm not answering. Yeah. That was awesome, man. That's super cool. And we planned a half hour and a half. That was well worth the time. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Do you guys like this kind of thing? Do you want us to do more of this? Like, I'd say like once a month, maybe twice a month. Sean is a little bit different. Yeah, we've known Sean personally for a long time. We've been in the same circles. Like I said, I've only met him once. You've dealt with him a lot. I used to deal a lot with him back when I started, so that's why I really liked it. I thought we'd expand this one out just a little longer and not try and cut it too short, because we also do like to promote the other people in this industry. And what a stud! Yeah. But if you guys like these kind of things, I've reached out to a couple refiners. I've reached out to some big names in the industry, like big names, sent them off emails. We've had quite a few responses back and said they were excited for it.
So if it's something you guys are into, maybe we do this once a month, twice a month if we got a really, really, really special guest.
And with the gauze and everything, like Trenton's saying, boo, no one likes a shit ton of gauze.
Don't expect that every time. Sean's a special guy.
That was above and beyond. I didn't even know he was going to do that until he popped up a little list. I'm like, what's that for? I'm going to give this stuff away. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we could do that too. Love to also see a collector display person. Well, you got one right here. I got a really cool display right there. Got one back over here. But yeah, I'd like to start doing that. And me and Chris actually talked about using this channel and doing some more informative videos, not just live streams, and starting to travel around and talk to some people and get you guys some insights on what's happening behind the scenes, things that people don't see unless, if you're on social media, the real world shit, I know there's a lot of people that already do that, but I don't think anybody does it like the way Shrek and Reck will.
We're going to get an Airstream and hit the road.
Ooh, Airstream. Sounds gay. I'm in.
In?
All right. Well, that was an hour and 40-minute long podcast. That's the longest podcast we ever had. We're going to keep going, though. Tonight, we're going to start with the Halloween extravaganza. We're going to get Chris up real quick he's going to explain that while we take claims. Is that Charlie Kirk?
Taglio came out with a Charlie Kirk piece. It's the nicest one I've seen to date, except for Silver Shield. So I grabbed some just for...
They say I keep freezing.
Still, yeah.
You want me to back out?
Try. Worth a shot.
All right, let me back out and see if you stay live.
I'll come back. Okay, guys, we got 10 of these available. I did put these in a fresh capsule for you guys. His light shines on. Amen to that. Absolutely amen to that. Carbon not doing stickers quite yet. Reck will be back here in a second. Then we'll do that. Reck's back. All right, so we have 10 available. We're going to go BIN 55. These are the same price as on Integlio's website. We got Carbon with one. BIN 55, guys. 9 left on the Charlie. I got you, Carbon. Thank you. Reck's back.
I'm here.
What a fun time that was.
Yeah, I really like that guy.
Sergeant Stacking with one. Thank you. Chaos. Thank you, sir. That's right, Riz. I would actually love to do that. I just have not.
What's that?
Display some stuff. You've seen my office. It's not
displaying is the way to go.
Full of stuff.
My wife hated it. The office at my house has even more shit. It has stuff hanging on the wall. I got like a little display here. Let's see if I can.
Your office at home was just a smaller room, but you had tons of stuff in there.
Yeah.
That one shelf was cool. I got Carbon with one, Sergeant Stacking with one, Chaos with one. So we have 7 left. BIN 55. I don't mind keeping these.
Let's see. Yeah. Got like this little, I can't really show much of it. This little camera don't want to do nothing. But I got shelves. I got this 3-tier display. Let's see. That's my daughter's coloring. Let's see. Oh, look, side view. We got displays over here.
That coffin in the corner. That's rad.
Yeah. Anyways.
It is Chaos. It is. I just don't have the time. Sergeant Stack. And we might do that tonight, Sergeant. Remind me.
What's that?
Oh, he wants a crack at one of those stackers back there. I do have to give a shout out to Cash Money. I was able to get my 1 ounce vertebrae stand. Thank you, Cash. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Then I got all my
my pottery class stuff. These things are so cool. These are my favorite things to display.
Your what?
These.
Oh yes.
This is the carving that they made my coin dies out of for
Yeah.
the divided states of America.
A lot of history right there.
America the Beautiful Disaster. Yeah, those are fun.
You're my beautiful disaster.
Here's a cool one right here. We actually didn't end up using this company to do these, but this is also how they do the bars.
That's rad.
So we didn't end up using them. That's why this one looks so clean.
Yeah.
It's not all chipped up because we ended up just paying for this and not getting the dies done. But that's super cool.
A lot of history right there.
Oh.
Story. All right. I don't like being on that side. I'm going over here.
Still free. I don't know why. My freaking upload speed and everything is awesome right now. I just checked it. I'm at like
I haven't seen you freeze.
I'm at 700 download and like 600 upload.
You're free.
Huh?
Just kidding.
They're saying
make a table of those and epoxy it. You never get them out of there. All right, we grabbed 5 of the Sahara Desert Natural Wonders. 5-ounce copper. 5 Natural Wonders. Got 5 of these available. BIN.
Man, that was so fun to talk to him.
It was. I like that format too.
Yeah, I like that. I can't wait to do more. The next one we have coming up is going to be a pretty fun one. I gotta just submit them questions and see if they want to, if they're okay with those.
Michael Mellon with 1. Thank you, sir. BIN 1475 on the Sahara Desert. This is the 3rd or 4th in this series. Yeah, we got fiber optics in this hood. Lori, thank you. Or Quentin.
Yeah, that's what I have. Fiber optic.
In the house. Thank you, Joe.
That's why I don't know. I don't know why I'm freezing. I just ran my speed test.
Oh, Randy just missed it. Derek Eigenrock took the last 2. You want to do
I'm a little bit low on the download, but 613 download and 623 upload. So I don't know. I might be restream. What do you do? Real quick. Oh,
both. No, go ahead. It's both you guys, Lori and Quentin. Hope you guys are doing well. Quentin, did you fill out your app?
What did I do here? Oh. All right. Halloween extravaganza. That's what we want to talk about here. I'm going to show you guys the models. We have not had the opportunity to pour these yet. We're working on the Vegas exclusives, which I'm going to show here in a second. But the Halloween extravaganza is going to be a fun one. All of my favorite characters for you. Well, I'm missing a couple, but I couldn't do them all. I'm limited to only a certain. Some of you said that I should have done Leatherface. You're right, I should have, but I didn't. So, whatever. These are the pieces we're going to be offering up on the Halloween extravaganza. The way these things work, we sell sticker packs. This one, you are able to buy as many stickers as you want. And we're going to work out tiers. I haven't done that yet. I'll do that post this week to explain the tiers. It's going to be similar to the red, white, and boom, where if you buy 25, you get into this. If you buy 50, you get into this, right? Just like before, 25 and 50 are the different, are the different tiers. They're $5 a piece for a sticker. I haven't yet. I'm going to work on the finishes. We'll see what we come up with, and it also depends on how many we get on how many sell. So the more we sell, the more pieces get put on there, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to start selling the stickers tonight, and we'll sell them all through the month of October, and we'll go live November 1st, the day after Halloween. And that Saturday is when we will sell these or run the wheel. So $5 for a sticker. Buy as many as you want. They will be a Halloween Reckless Metals Halloween extravaganza exclusive. So there's that. I'll sell stickers for a few weeks. I got one. We'll sell them next week, the 11th, the 18th. We won't be here, and the 25th we will. So I'll sell them for 2 more shows. Kurt Josie starting out with a big old 100. And he says, to start me out.
Oh, yeah, that's the old Josie. Kurt's coming to Vegas, yeah? Kurt, you coming?
Believe so, yes. He's coming out Friday.
Hell yeah. Lovely.
Silver taking 5 and
Dirty Forker. Spokane with 5. Oh, shit, here they come. Anthony P. with 10. Jonathan Pehif-Her with 10. Meg with 5.
Do you want to sell while I do this, man?
Sure. You're probably already done.
No, I mean, we'll let these things come in.
Yeah.
$5 each sticker, and what it does is get you a spot into the wheel. And just like the red, white, and boom extravaganza, the more we sell, the more silver we put in, the more opportunities you have to win. We'll have prototypes of different styles of pieces from previous releases, releases we have coming up, and then prototypes of these. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. So $5 gets you a sticker. The sticker gets you a spot on the wheel. Out here in Utah, it's illegal to gamble. I have to sell you something. I can't just sell spots on a wheel. So you got $5 for a sticker. You will get the sticker, but the money's going towards the bigger pool prize of silver pours. If that makes sense.
Total sense.
No show exclusives this weekend or next weekend. We're prepping for the coin show. Got a lot of work. I got to get all the Genesis or the Devil Desire Entice Virtuous Lost pieces done. Those of you that are waiting on those are going to start shipping Monday. Should be done by Wednesday.
That's a good question.
Lori. Yes, Lori.
So Johnson Matthews come out with a new version. Not a new version. A redo of their rounds. 2025. I threw these in a capsule for you guys. We have a whole roll available. We got 20 available. And smoking deal of the night. BIN 49.75. Spot is 48.03. BIN 49.75. 20 available. The Johnson Matthew JM.
We'll put a post out for these, and I'll tell you this, I'm not going to hound you guys on paying for these. I probably won't even send out invoices till way later tomorrow, or possibly even Monday, because it's just stickers. It'll all be determined like the week before we go live with it and figure out silver costs and everything. Because I'm hoping it goes down a little bit so I can buy in for cheaper and give you guys more silver.
BIN 49.75, 19 available. Michael Mallon with 1. Thank you, sir. Good night, Calypso. Thanks for hanging out.
It's good morning over there.
Good morning, Calypso.
Good day, Calypso.
Brian Braun. Thank you.
Randy Combs is in the house.
What's up, Randy? BIN 49.75. Yeah, Billy, we'll go for next few weeks selling stickers.
Yeah, next few weeks.
I'll
sell them on the 11th and the 25th. I'm actually going to promote it this week on the Shrek on my Reckless Metals page. Because It's not like I'm selling stickers to profit as much as I can off of these stickers. I just want to sell more and offer all 6 of these designs in multiple sizes and different finishes and really give you guys an awesome wheel to go off of. So the more we sell, the better the prize pool is.
All right, we'll pull those. $49.75. We'll bring those back at the end.
I will say this about the extravaganzas. I could take these pieces and release them individually and make more profit off of these doing it that way than I do by running these games. When it comes to these games, I do these for fun and get you guys involved, and I honestly don't make as much as a normal release with these. I try and give you guys way more prizes. You know what I mean?
Sure makes for a fun night, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, we have 5 of these available. The 5-ounce Happy Labor Day built, not bought. And I'm loving this USA flag on here. I like the coloring. We have 5 of these available. BIN 1375.
Shit.
Carbon, that one is on Carbon, hit me up in the DMs. That's on a pre-sale, actually. Derek, you wanted all 5 of these? Or is that 5 stickers? Mr. Dragonrock. Yeah, Carbon, that's actually the pre-sale for this week's Silver Shield offer. So let me know and I can. Okay, I got you, Derek. Thank you. Let me know and I can get you on that list. Thank you, Derek. Mr. Dragonrock going after all the copper tonight. All right, these were kind of cool. I didn't get a lot of them, but I thought the Break Mint 1 gram treasure hunt. This is series 2. So each bag is guaranteed 1 gram of silver, chance at 1 gram of palladium, and then 1 gram of gold. These are like in the 30s on eBay, if I recall. We're gonna go. There's 10 of these available. 10X and BIN 26. BIN 26. Break Mint 1 gram treasure hunt. Chance of palladium and gold. Mr. Kuhn, thank you, sir.
I think last time we did the extravaganza stickers, we sold somewhere in the 2,800 stickers range.
It was pushing 3,000.
Yeah, we're at 600 tonight, so we got a long ways to go to make it absolutely epic. And the problem is with silver being as high as it is, there's not going to be as many ounces, but the value will definitely be there. Just be aware.
Appreciate you, Dan. Appreciate you. All right, we got Jeff Kuhn with 1, Brian Elliott with 2, Cipriani with 1, Arthur L with 1.
What's up, James Whiskey?
And Brian Braun. What's up, James? With 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 left. BIN 26. Mike Smith with 2. 2 left. BIN 26.
All right, I'm going to read these off real quick. Got Kurt with 100, Sean with 10, Spokane with 5, Anthony Peel with 10, Jonathan with 10, Meg Moore 5, Jim Mann 10, Dan Martin 5, Sergeant with 5, Derek Eigenrock with 25, Jeff Kuhn with 20, Brian Elliott 10, Michael Hernandez 25, Jamie with 50, Randy Combs 25, Michael Malone with 50, Silver Bean with 25, Hicks Billy with 25, Steve Reeves with 20, Rick McDonald 5, Mike Cipriani 5, Alan Schroeder 15, Bob Blink 50, Simon Blair 30, Zanfar 25, Eric Smoke 10, Dr. Phenotype 25, Michael Hernandez with 3 extra, and Zanfar, you got 2 each for JP, Derek, and Peter.
I got Jeff Kuhn with 2, Brian Elliott with 2, Cipriani with 1, Arthur with 1, Brian Braun 1, Mike Smith 2, and Tolley with 1. We got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are gone. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go grab the Vegas exclusives and talk about those for a sec.
Las Vegas.
Go ahead and put some stuff up.
These are cool. The Coors Banquet Beer Bottle Cap. 1 ounce copper. I'm not going to take these out of these sealed packages. We'll just leave those in there for you guys to rip it out of there. So we have, see if I get this to sit here. Not going to mess with
Yes, Alan, got you for 15, man.
So we have 5 available. BIN 1095 on the Coors. I saw these. It reminded me of my good buddy Trenton. I don't know why. It just did. BIN 1095. 5 available. Was only able to get 5. Jim Mann with 1. Thank you, sir. Tony O says D. Arthur L. Thank you. Nanook.
Oh, Zanfar fucked his backside up again. Man, you got to use some more lube.
That's why I keep a 5-gallon bucket by the bed.
Oh, you're not that kind. You need that glucosamine, man.
Randy.
You need to lube those joints.
I have to have it fused. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Sorry, brother.
Oh, I thought you said you had it fused. I'm like, yeah, that's one option.
Oh, Zan,
He says have to have it fused. Well, shit.
Oh, well, shit.
I guess that's
Got Jim Mann with 1, Arthur L with 1.
Go ahead and weld it up.
Andy Combs with 1. Oh, Nanook's having a Coors right now. That a boy. Nice. Got 1, 2, 3,
Chris said,
4
lube. I got a 5-gallon bucket next to my bed.
with a ladle.
You're sick.
Premium stuff too.
Individual.
It's the good stuff.
I
You
meant
can only get it at the Love Store down in Vegas.
Who the fuck do you think I am, man?
1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1 left of those Coors. We'll show that up later. Ah, bro. Those turned out sick.
Right. Pretty rad.
Look at that choker.
So each of these come out to right around, I tried to get them exactly 2 ounces. Wasn't working. I did them in 1 ounce and they were just too small. The details started, just so many little lines and stuff in here. The 1 ounce didn't look good. So
Details, man.
these are 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4, which is about 9 ounces total. It's going to have Vegas 2025 on them. They will be available in Vegas. You could buy the full sets. I will be offering full sets only while we're there. If any are left over, I could break them apart. But it's going to be max 2 sets while you're in Vegas. No more. And I'm not saying yes or no on proxies. I'm just saying that people that are there physically can only buy 2 sets max. And I have a feeling these will be gone at the show. If they're not, I will bring them up on the Shrek and Reck show the weekend after the show.
Show the relief, Reck.
Huh? I have a feeling. I have a feeling that these will be
They'll be
gone in Vegas.
Wow. That's right. That's right, Kurt.
So it'd be 9 9 total troy ounces. You know, when we go to Vegas, we like to do some exclusives, and I love the card series. I love we did, what did we do that we did before? We did the hearts, the diamonds, the spades, the clubs series, and then the royalty set, which are the king, queen, and jack.
Alan Schroeder asked what day you're going to put those.
Friday. We're not selling them on dealer setup day. We're only selling them on Friday. Friday is when we start.
10 o'clock, right?
Max 50 sets. Oh, that's right. You know what, Muscle Shell? I sent out that one to you, and it's still shows in transit, so I have a feeling it's gone. It was just 1 ounce, so I never did send out a second one. So let me write that down and get you a piece out. Muscle Shell.
Bro, you killed that set.
Muscle Shell. Okay, I'll do that.
I'm sitting here staring at the.
I got your proxy.
And I just noticed that. Flip that Joker over. It's got a crown on the other one.
Yeah. No. Sorry. No, it's just the design on the.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's got like the little. It wants to focus on the.
I just couldn't see it because of the stand.
Yeah, it looks like a crown here, but yeah.
Bro.
They're the same upside down either way.
How much are they going to be? Do you know yet?
I can't. We're going to find out the day before the show. With the way prices are going right now.
Yeah.
I can't give you a definitive price. It just be
understood.
We could be, because silver could be 52 by the time we go to the show, and then that price is void. Right now, as it stands, where silver sits, it's 9 troy ounces. Let me do a little bit of math, and I can figure it out for you.
Schroeder's coming to the show. I just saw that. That's fucking rad.
Ooh, what? Where? What?
Alan Schroeder's coming.
Oh, is he? Holy shit!
That's fucking badass.
Fuck yeah.
Alan, that's awesome, brother. You coming in Friday, staying for the weekend, or what are the plans?
There'll be 585 if spot stays the same.
All right, guys. Englehart came out with a 2025, the American Prospector. I was only able to get 5 of these. They are going to be. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you, brother. Hope you can make it for sure.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah. BIN 5295.
Peter Dyson says, Alan, what's stopping you? I would assume work.
Peter. BIN 5295. The brand new 2025 Sterner runner up 6-1. Sterner, thank you, sir. Carbon.
Alan, let me know as soon as you know if you're a definitive, because we're doing a hockey game on Saturday night if you want to come with us.
Oh, he'll love that.
It's like $60. We're in a section like where we can all hang out. It's like it's pretty cool.
Hit him up. We got Sterner with 1, Carbon with 1, Randy Combs with 1,
Oh.
the Bean with 1, and the Nook. Oh no, Eric Smoke with the last one. Sterner with the Carbon, Randy Combs, Bean, and Smoke. That's how I see it. Thank you, guys.
I guess I always forget about the flight portion of it because I drive 2 hours and I'm there.
I knew I should have kept one of those. But the savages get to eat.
Well, Alan, if you do make it, don't worry about the hockey game. I'll pay for it for you.
Reck and I got your game for you.
Yeah.
And whatever beers you want. I got you.
Yeah, Saturday night will be on us.
If you don't want beers, I'll get you a Diet Coke or something.
Did you say you'll take him back in poker?
Yep.
What? Did you get Sean on that?
I don't know. Did I miss him?
I got old school coins for 3 after Nanook.
They're gone.
Oh, they were gone by then?
At 5. Sorry, Sean. So
Yeah, you were after
Sterner, Carbon, Randy Combs, The Bean, and Eric Smoke.
Oh, Nanook didn't even get them.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. 3 of these available. 2 ounce. The Korean Ferocious Beast Eagle.
That's rad.
So cool.
9-hour flight? Where the hell are you coming from?
Layovers, probably.
So I flew from Vegas to Florida in 4.
3 available. BIN 123 each. About 15, 20 bucks below the cheapest comps. Nanook with 1. Thank you, sir. 10,000 mintage on this one.
Did you get Lori on that last copper Coors cap?
I did not, but thank you.
No. You got Nanook
Brian Elliott
and Old School.
Old School. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that one turned out sweet.
Yeah, that's rad.
Someday you'll have a machine that does that kind of shit, Reck. You imagine that? Pours with endless possibilities. Reckless Metals, we got a party suite for nights.
Kind of. Yes and no. It's the Hive Lounge. So it's like.
That we're at last time?
No, we're just up at the top. The Hive Lounge is over on the end of the hockey, like where the bars and the lounge area is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like open seating, and they got like 2 or 3 bars there or something like that. I'll show you where we're going. It's pretty dope.
Check this out. UFO 5 ounce copper. The color on that's really cool. I don't know if there is there a pay-per-view fight tonight, Sean? I don't know. So I have 12 of these available. 5,000 mintage.
Oops.
BIN 1475. Yeah, JP, I thought the colors were really neat on this. I bought a bunch, but then Chaos decided to buy half of them. So Kyle Johnson with 2. Jim Mann. Thank you, sir. Jonathan Pfeiffer with 2. Meg with 1. Kuhn with 2. Is that UFC or boxing, Sean? We used to get all the fights, man. I used to watch those all the time. Kyle Johnson with 2. Jim Mann with 1. Jonathan Pfeiffer with 2. $1 Million Meg with 1. Jeff Kuhn with 2. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 4 left. BIN 1475. Alan, if you got some stuff, bring it. If you want to, bring a carry on with some, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people wanting to buy it.
They just strip search you. It's not that bad.
That's the fun part.
So check this out. So this is where we're going.
UFC fight tonight. Nice.
So this is what we're doing, Shrek. Let's see.
Alan, bring the Barbies for sure. Oh, look at that. And that's first come, first serve kind of deal?
Yeah, basically. But there's plenty of seating. They sell out a certain amount of tickets and that can fill all the seating. But there's so many, like, where is it? Like here. See how it goes all the way around over here?
Yeah. Lori with 1. Caldwell with 1. Thank you.
It's huge. But we'll just get there early. And they got seating all along the where is it? Anyways, that's where we're going. So if anybody's going to be in Vegas and wants to go hang out with us there, that's going to be a good time.
Mike Malone, that's Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yep.
Okay, all the UFOs are gone. Lori, I got you, and then I got Caldwell with the last one, and then Randy Combs with 2. Thank you, guys.
And it's so they got a bunch. They got food and bars and all kinds of stuff in there, so we can eat and not have to worry about nothing.
We're gonna run an auction. You know, Sean was talking about the Barbies. This one wasn't just as hot as the Barbies, but it did really well. Still doing really well. So this is the Hot Wheels 1 gram PAMP. We're going to start this auction off at $185. $185. Adam is buying drinks Saturday. That's right, Adam. Auction start $185. Check the comps on these guys. The Hot Wheels. Sterner with the open. Sterner always pounces on the deals. Seasoned veteran Sterner is. First round on Adam? Oh, yeah. That's right, Alan. That is right. It's one of those things that, like, that's a cool design. Let's just buy a few of them. God, what a dumbass. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning.
I have to buy some more tickets for this hockey game.
185 to Sterner Reynolds going once. Chris Garcia says he'll be at the Bunny Ranch. They don't have guys there, Chris. I couldn't resist. I would have to pick up for Chad Slack. I thought it was a chicken ranch. It's the Bunny Ranch?
Bunny Ranch.
Bunny Ranch. 185 Sterner Reynolds going 2 times. 190 Robert Caldwell.
Stupid.
195 Stack In. Hey, Stack In.
That's the calendar.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, Chris. I forgot. M4D in the house. Robert Caldwell, 200. Yeah, well, it's Saturday night. Will, did you end up going to the game Sunday? I was expecting a call from you. What a great game that was. Oof. Bears win on a blocked field goal in the last second of the game. Robert Caldwell, $200 going twice. 201 Sterner Reynolds. 201 Sterner Reynolds going once. 202 Robert Caldwell. 202 Robert Caldwell going once. Oh man, you got I was hanging on to one of those too, Alan. It's one of those pieces you really, really want to hang on to, but they're so expensive. You can make so much money on them right now, but I don't know. I just can't bring myself to sell it. 210 Stack In going once. But I would bring it though. If you want to get rid of it, I would bring it for sure. 210 Stack In going 2 times.
I think we should cancel dinner before and just make sure we get to the T-Mobile Arena and get into the Hyde Lounge as quick as possible. They got plenty of food.
Bad idea.
Huh?
That's not a bad idea. I like that.
And go reserve our seats.
Yep. Robert's out. Stack In 210 going 3 times.
William Land says He wants in. So I'm gonna buy like 6 more tickets.
Yep.
Damn, 6. Expensive.
Stack in. Sold. 210. Thank you, Stack in. Thank you. Thank you. You'll do really well with that one, hon. Really well with that one. When are we doing the steakhouse? Steakhouse?
Which one?
Which steak? All the steak.
We're doing all the steak.
So you guys remember the glow-in-the-dark dragon, or not dragon, but the wolf. This is the next one in the series. The glow-in-the-dark dragon in the castle. The eyes glow in the dark.
All right.
Oh, that's a cool reverse. I like that.
I think so, Adam.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's because it's a lounge area and it's like standing room only. They do offer seats, but not all of them have the best view of the game. So if we get there,
about that too.
You
remember how gorged we were?
Yeah.
After that Buca de Beppo, or the hell it's called.
Yeah, we did very terrible on that though. We ordered way too much food.
We fed a lot of people though. That was fun too. That was a good part of that. Was passing all that.
Reck, what is the biggest coffin bar you made? I believe the biggest coffin bar we made was 10 ounces, wasn't it?
Yes.
No, we did the kilo.
Kilo.
That gunmetal one, I forgot about those.
Kilo. 1,000 mintage on this dragon piece. Jeff Kuhn with 2. Carbon with 1. Thank you, guys. Cipriani.
Reck, did you see my message about tickets? Maybe when I put it in, it wasn't the time to get them. Well, which one, Sam M?
So we got Jeff Kuhn, Randy Combs, Cipriani, Combs, Grind City, Michael Malone, The Bean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 left, Arthur L.
So I bought 6 more tickets. Michael Malone, William Land and his wife, and Alan. So I got 2 extra ones.
All right, make sure I got everybody on this. Jeff Kuhn, Randy Carbon, Michael Cipriani, Combs with 2. So they're gone. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're gone. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see it, Sam M. How many did you want? They're $5 a piece. They're stickers. They're $5 a piece. You will get a sticker, but it's mainly just to get you a spot on the wheel. So, and you can buy as many as you want. What's up, Kraken?
Hey, Kraken. What's cracking?
No rush, man. You can pay me when we're there too. It don't matter.
Got a 4-leaf clover with a ladybug. Republic of Chad.
I can, Randy. I'll just add it to your invoice.
One 1,000th ounce gold. Box COA and display.
I'll get you a price.
Comps are in the 45 range. We're going to be less than that. Obviously, we're going to go 5 available. BIN 2975. 2975. Oh yeah, hockey's a blast to watch in person. Derek Agenrock with one. Thank you, sir.
There's no better sport to watch than hockey.
So much fun, especially in person
Yeah.
or live, as the cool kids say. Derek Eigenrock with 1. 4 left, BIN 29.75. 4-leaf clover and ladybug.
I got him on Randy. I got him online for 528. I could do him for 522. Do it for 522. Let me know if that works for you. 522.
All right, we got 4 left with these. BIN 29.75.
Where am I at? Jesus. Okay. So Sam, you want 5, 10, 15, 20? 20 total, and it's
Are you saying that Sam wants 20 stickers?
yes.
Oh, seeing that. I was just reading what stacking. So. All right, guys, last call on this one. BIN 29.75.
I'll do them soon. Okay, Randy. I appreciate it, man.
Is Ricky coming?
If he's coming, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 extra, so
Ricky Rushkin. All right, let's do some cannabis. Not like
I can do better than that, man. I'm talking to myself about Randy. I told him I said I could do better than that. I'll hook you up.
kilo.
I'll hook you up. I ain't trying to sell silver right now. I got to prep for that damn show.
$10 available. BIN 23.
4 stack. Steve.
BIN 23 on the cannabis gold.
Oregon stacker. All right, got you, Sam M. Sam M. Do I have your info, Sam M?
Randy Combs with 3.
I don't think I do. Sam M, if you could hit me up, send me your information, your shipping information.
All right, we got Randy Combs with 3, Derek Eigenrock with 3, Mike Smith 2, Tolley with 1. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 left, BIN 23. Night, JP. Get some rest, man. Get some rest. Last one, BIN 23. Randy says you can wait to ship until after the show. He just wants to make sure he has one in his stack.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to, I build packages here, man, just to save you on shipping. If you come and tune in every Saturday and want to add a little bit here and there, I can absolutely do that.
Last one. Build a box. Okay, we'll pull the last one. Flying through this list, man.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. I'll hold your package the best I can. It is Bob that likes big packages, though. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, those are his favorite, are big packages.
Stackhand takes the last one. Thank you, Stackhand.
fly through that list. I gotta change something up though, man. We don't sit on the same screen very often.
We don't.
Just sitting there, so I wanted to break it up a bit.
Let's chat.
For those of you, well, we did an hour and a half of chatting, but
let's pray.
I want to talk about the Halloween extravaganza. For those of you that don't know what that is and are just tuning in, if you weren't here for the long spiel I had before.
That's right, Sterling.
We do 4 extravaganzas a year. We got Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, and Christmas. And we sell stickers. Each sticker's purchase gets you a spot on the wheel. You do get the stickers, but this is more for selling for the silver wins, for the silver wheel itself. The more stickers we sell, the more prizes we put on there. I'm gonna just throw up the screen real quick of the models that we have. There's no guarantee that all 6 are going to be on there. I can't guarantee that we're going to have 6 designs on there. It all depends on how many we sell. Because I also want to make the prize pool as big as possible. And if we might only do 3 designs. But I'm hoping that we sell enough to get all 6 sold. So the more stickers we sell, the more silver get put into the wheel, the more chances you have at winning. We do the red, white, and boom 4th of July one. We just did that. It was the red, white, and boom extravaganza. We had all kinds of goodies on there. This one is the Halloween. Then we got some Christmas pieces we're working on right now for the Christmas extravaganza. And then we do Easter, because Easter is what started it off. We did like this. The first year we did the Easter extravaganza was super fun, and that kind of spawned into a bigger thing. And now it's been so fun to do. We decided the bigger holidays we'll do. And we're missing some good ones. I would have liked to have done more, but like I said, it really depends on what we might only have 3 designs, and at that point we may just do, I don't know, Jason, Michael, and Chucky. But we'll see. Hopefully we can get over 3,000 stickers sold and make it a big prize pool like we did before. And those, just so you know, the sticker cost is whatever it cost me to make the stickers is what I take away from the thing. Last time we had 5,000 stickers made, and it only took $100, $115 off of the total thing. So it's a very small fraction. You will get stickers though. I won't be selling these sets outside of the extravaganza. These are exclusive to the Halloween extravaganza. Now, if we only do these 3 will become available afterward, probably down the road somewhere in a different form, in a sale fashion. I'm hoping to do all 6 of these, and that's it. They're just only available on the extravaganza. Extravaganza pieces are exclusive to the extravaganza only. So the more we sell, tell your friends. The more we sell, the better the prizes, the more we can do. So they're $5 a sticker. You can claim as many as you want. Anybody that wants to grab some, I will. Yeah, they're coming. There will be new stickers for this. There will be Halloween extravaganza exclusive stickers. So if anybody wants stickers, they're $5 a piece. Buy as many as you want. That money does not really go towards sticker. I mean, it does in pennies. That money is going to a larger prize pool. So if anybody's interested in stickers, let me know.
Kyle Johnson, you must be smoking the bad stuff, brother.
We only had 1 rogue agent that let it go.
That will never.
You better pick up that one that they're selling, or whatever it may be. Are they selling that one?
I don't think so.
Oh, they were just showing a picture of it?
Yeah. I had a box they were selling.
Robert Caldwell says, give me
20 spots, you wanker.
Never, KJ. Kyle, you're still coming, right? To the show? Turn and burn.
He's a turn and burn, yeah.
It'd be nice to be able to hang out instead of turn and burn, but I get it.
He turned to burn on us last time.
I know.
That's
it was just cool to have breakfast with him, you know. But I get it. All right. Somebody wanted a shot at a stacker. I pulled one off the top. Auction start.
I need to come out with a new stacker.
We're going to auction start this off at $100. A while back that was like expensive, but now it's kind of normal. Friday through Saturday. Oh yeah, Friday through Saturday.
One full day.
Well, if that's all we can get you for, brother, we'll take it.
We will make the most of our time.
Actually, let's do this.
There you go.
$80 start. How about that?
$100 Sergeant Stacking says, buying a Dom bar in the wild would be like taking fake valor.
Yeah.
I'm surprised and a little bit upset that one did get out in the wild. Kind of. I'm actually glad one's out in the wild. It's like, it's that like jackalope, you know, that you actually were able to catch.
Drop bear.
Fuck you.
It's
Of course you would opened up old wounds.
And maybe that bar wanted to be free. I don't know.
Fucking drop.
$100 Sergeant Stacking. Going once. Stolen valor. We knew what you meant. 101 to the bean. The bean. I wonder what the bean's real name is.
Green.
See what you did there? 115 Sergeant Stacking.
Maybe it's Jack.
Or Flick.
It's Flick.
Earn not. That's so true.
It's fucking Flick.
I agree with you, Adam. 115 Sergeant Stacking going once. I'm gonna start mailing this package to F Bean. F period Bean.
FY Bean.
Yeah, FY Bean. Oh, it's no fun. 115 going 3 times, I think. 116 Randy Combs.
I gotta make a new roller though. Or not roller, stackers. I'm working on some really
But
just carries a different font now.
116 going 2 times. Bean, are you still making YouTube videos?
He stopped.
Did he stop doing that?
Yeah, he stopped for a little bit.
118 Sergeant Stacking. Yeah, Ricky, it sold out.
Yeah, they're gone, man. It was the Vegas exclusives.
Vegas, all sold out.
We pre-sold them all sold out. 9 ounces. They were $1,100 for the set. Gone, all 50 sets.
120 Randy Combs.
Fuck, man. You gotta get your shit together, man. You can pack on Sunday. Saturday nights are for the savages.
Come on, Rick.
Get your shit together.
2 times. Ooh, 121.
He's so angry, that guy.
Eigenrock piles on.
Why is he so hostile?
No, I'm not selling anything, man.
121 going once.
Just Halloween extravaganza piece stickers.
$122 Randy Combs. $125 Sergeant Stacking. Back and forth. We got a slobber knocker going on.
Fudge Packer.
Dice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Dice too. Yeah.
God, we're working on the dice. Get off me, Kyle.
Come on.
Rick. You already don't have time, but yeah, I'm working on a Rolo. I'm trying to. The Rolo is the one that I might not be able to do, but definitely the dice. But the dice is going to be super limited, super fucking limited, because pouring those 50 sets is going to take me probably 4 days or so. That's 200 pieces.
125 Sergeant Stacking going once. 125 Sergeant Stacking going twice.
Yeah, you do, man. And then if you do that, we should get some Silver Bean on here.
I would love that.
He's got a cool, calming voice. You don't have to show your face. You could just put it on your hands. You know, we've seen your hands plenty of time. You ever notice with YouTubers, like whenever they do videos, their hands are so expressive? Like,
yeah,
it makes me think, like, since they're so used to doing that on screen and like basically talking with their hands, like they got to show every emotions with their hands. Like, what do they look like in person when they actually talk to normal people?
Yeah, do they still use the hands?
I guarantee you they do. If you put out enough videos, like it's just like they're just talking and they're like, "Yeah, man, I gotta go. I was thinking about going to the bathroom and we were gonna do, over there." I guarantee you that's what they do.
Sergeant Stacking and
it's an art for sure.
And Randy Combs.
This one,
this one has
Tony Ash Mac. Yeah, we're doing stickers tonight. You son of a bitch.
This one has toning on it. I'm gonna, if you guys both 125. I'll sell you each one for 125. You can take two of the fresh ones or the one with toning. You guys tell me. Randy Combs, if you wanted to come up to 125. Actually, let's do this. 123. How about that? 123.
Randy comes up $1. Sergeant goes down $2.
And then tell me if you want, first of all, if you like that. And then second, if you want the fresher one or the one with toning.
I would recognize you by the voice. Same thing when oh shoot, I can't remember his name now.
That was funny. Michael.
Yeah.
All right, Sergeant Stacking, you got it.
Why can't I think of the guy's name? He's another YouTuber with a very
Speg does a lot of hand.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
He was I met him at the fun show.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, Speg? Yeah.
All right, Randy, I got you. It'll be on your invoice.
Ashmack, you got it. 20 stickers.
Thank you, guys.
Drop bears. You see what Ashley says? He says, out in the wilderness, can't really, something about shitty service. Where is it? Yeah, it was like shitty service. Oh, out camping on an island, so sketchy internet. Drop bears are chewing through the internet cables. Son of a bitch. Were you here for that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The whole drop bears thing?
Yeah, where I found out that it's not a real thing. They had me. I thought it was. Fooled me once.
Now, from now on, you're not gonna be able to pull any mythical creatures out and trying to confuse us.
Bastards.
All right, guys. I got Randy Combs with that one and Sergeant Stacking. Thank you, guys. What a battle. Now I need to put something different there.
Fucking drop bears. All right, those of you coming out to Vegas, just to bring this back up, if you're coming out to Vegas or want to contact someone that is coming out to Vegas, I'm allowing 2 sets max on these 9 troy ounce total. So it's like 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4 each piece. It's like if we were selling them right now in Vegas, they would be $585 for the full set. So get a hold of your local Savage who's heading down to Las Vegas to hang out with us and see if you can't find yourself a proxy. Max 2 sets though per guest that comes to the show. If any of these are left over, we have quite a few people coming out to the show, plus some customers of mine from the website that aren't social media based are coming out. Actually talked to quite a few people over the past couple of weeks that are website customers that said they'll be dropping in.
Randy, that's a great idea, Randy.
Yeah, we should. I should do just a custom. I'm going to show you guys something else. Well, maybe not. I'll show you. I'm working on a fun design. If you guys were on that Wednesday night meltdown, with the chipmunk, I got a fun design in the works for that. and then we should do a freaking drop bear for sure.
The spelling bee.
Is that all you got, Chris?
Yeah, let's do the pay it forward.
You want to do the pay it forward? You want to get out of here?
Let's do it.
I thought you wanted to hang out with me longer. Nightbot.
We don't have to.
Nightbot, commence. Giveaways. You guys know what it is.
I can find stuff to sell.
I'll go find something while we do this. If you want to. We don't have to. We got a show to plan for. We had a long talk with. We're going almost 3 hours here. So
yeah, that's good.
Hashtag PIF. Get in there. Like swimwear.
Kurt, I don't know where we're going to be. I know we have a big booth, but I don't know where they're going to stick us.
Fat ass. You're pleasant.
But I do want to see you truffle shuffle.
I just want to go to his house and fucking hang out in his shop.
That place looks really cool.
Fucking jealous. I don't get jealous of much, but when I see a proper shop, I'm like full mast and all jealous. I'm like so jealous I go put on high heels because jealousy's best worn with high heels. You women know. You got some fresh.
I just had a vision of you in high heels.
Oh yeah, my fucking calves are great.
You have good high heels calves.
Yeah. All high heels, bro.
Boots Cross wants 2 spins.
Let's see. Who do we got? Who's hosting this week? We got Jim Mann hosting this week. Jim motherfucking Mann. Boots Cross says he wants 2 spins. We already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spins. Thank you to Sean.
Whoa, dude.
What an animal.
And what a super cool guy. I mean, I've
chatted with dude. That was a great like icebreaker guest to have on. Here's shop gives you wood. High heels and fishnets, right?
You think I would have actually
in a pleather mini skirt. What's that?
You think I would actually have engaged with him and had a phone conversation with him?
Yeah. Arthur says, sounds gay. I'm in.
Attaboy, Arthur L. Attaboy. I knew it. I knew it could count.
Is Jim Full Rod in here? Did you see what happened to his?
Oh, yeah, his flood damage.
Yeah. But I mean, what a good way to get your own get a new kitchen.
Yeah. He said he was out. I talked to him a couple weeks ago. He was out appliance shopping.
Jim Mann was in here for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. He claimed some stickers and bounced.
Sergeant Stacking wants a spin.
Sergeant Stacking wants a spin. Where we at? What did I just do with the freaking sheet? Oh, That's what happened.
Thanks, Boots Man. Boots Man. Jim Man's here. Mr. Jim Man.
Where is he? Sergeant stacking. Said, I'm in for a spot donating 5 spots on the extravaganza. So you want to donate 5 stickers for Aunt P, the man.
Very cool.
Aunt P. So yes, I'm keeping track of that. Aunt P. Right now we got stickers. Tony O, Steve looking for silver, Miss Angry, Coin Dude, Angry Warrior, Ronald Lutz, Tony O, Miss Angry, Yolksnab, Leslie North, and Greg Cook. Got stickers. Shrek, you got a sticker. Cassie Hall, Mike Cipriani, Stack Ann, Austin Kusher, Robert Caldwell, and Lori Riley all got free stickers from other previous giveaways.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I could pay it forward with 20 additional stickers, so 2 spins of 10 stickers each. All right. Dirty Forker says add 20 stickers. Dirty Forker is 10 stickers. I can't spell right now, and I'm not even gonna fix it. I can't even talk. 10 stickers and 10 stickers. 10 stickers. All right. Dirty Forker, I appreciate you, man. That was the show exclusive set. Only 100. Oh, that's with the Silver Savage Sanctum reverse, which we are planning on bringing that back. I got 37 entries for the Pay It Forward. Guys, get in there. Hashtag PIF. We got
people in here.
58 people watching. Only 38 entries. Get in there. Like swimwear. It's free silver. Or free stickers with the opportunity for silver. It's free to enter. The only person that has to give next week is the first wheel spin. Jim Mann's the host, and you're getting an ounce of silver from Jim. So then next week when you come on, it's just giving away an ounce of silver. So you're even on your stack,
and you might meet your best friend.
But let's make some friends in here. Fucking Chris is doing 5 sticker spins again. There's big
Chris.
That's a nice one to win. There's big upside potential on that.
Big time, yeah.
With prototypes and all that in there as well. You can kill it. Sounds like I'm not in.
M4D says 1 spin, 5 stickers. 1 winner.
We're gonna be 1 spin. I like that. M for D says 1 spin, 5 stickers.
Slowthorpe wants a spin.
Slowthorpe always wants to spin. Slowthorpe is a staple in this freaking thing. I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna go grab that piece.
I'll do 2. Dose.
Chris Reeder. Yeah, when I called you today and I got your voicemail, I'm like, and you're like, this is Chris Ryder. I'm like, he even said his last name wrong. What a weirdo.
What a dumbass.
Stupid. What a guy. Who does this guy think he is? James Visky got you down, man.
And
James Visky wants 10. Got you. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Absolutely right.
What up, Jenna Nesbitt? Welcome in.
Jenna Nesbitt in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. Working and lurking. I like that. Any Lisa Frank stickers?
Going back to Slowthorpe for a minute. You talk about some of the best shout-out videos.
Yeah.
And Slow, if you would make your profile public, we could actually share those.
You would want Lisa Frank stickers.
But
hey, boy. Sorry.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, he said, James Mann said, more than an ounce heading to the winner. Come on. Look at that. So Jim Mann saying there's more than an ounce heading to you. You're going to host it next week, and you're going to be up. So, and it's only the first spin that has to give away.
Everybody else is free.
Yeah, but we encourage you to do it. We encourage you to keep this thing going, and like I said, connect with the community outside of these live streams and stuff like that. And you know, let's see. Give me 10 stickers. Got you. Where are we at?
51.
Jesse McCain's in the house. All right, we have 46 entries, 51 people. We're right there. Let's copy this. Copy eligible entries, wheel of names, and paste. Let's bring that screen up. Sorry, let's go. Wrong one. Sure. All right, we're in the house. No, you guys are awesome because me and Shrek wouldn't be doing shit if you guys didn't show up and hang out with us. I'd probably be. I don't know what I'd be doing.
No comment.
I am giving away tonight. I decided that I'm not going to do half ouncers going forward. I'm just going to do 1 ounce a week. I do want to show off the pay it forward pieces that we're giving away. Only available from the pay it forward.
1 ounce Rolos?
1 ounce Rolos, yeah.
Bitchin'.
Where the hell is it? There it is.
That's one of the main reasons I enter the pay it forward. I want one of those damn things. Just one.
One act, endless impact. It even makes my camera throb.
Mine's been throbbing all night.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there it is, exclusive Rolo for the pay it forward. It does. I'm working on a new holy cow. I'm working on a new reverse, but for now you get the skull crown reverse. And for those of you that have been asking about Rolos, I have 5 new Rolo dies on the way to the house. They're in the mail. We got 5 coming, and we're finally cutting the 2 ounce, third in the series of our space skeleton Echo.
Yes.
Our space series.
Attaboy slow.
We got that one. I do not have any Rolo tubes. I'm sorry.
See? I'm telling you, Josie. Can never have too much lube.
Adam, when did you win, Adam? Because I think I sent you an ounce of silver because I didn't bring these out right away. Right away. Oh, yeah. Did you get an email from me, Adam Crystal? Huh. Hold on. Adam Crystal. Ship with Devil Small.
Hey.
Ship with Devil Small.
Check that.
Huh?
Check the tracking.
What tracking?
For Adam. I should probably order tubes in for those Rolos.
Yeah, I believe I thought I sent out Adam Crystal September 20.
I'll have to look because I have Jenny's Sweethearts. I should have sent you an email with the pay it forward. Yeah, it was on an invoice. Invoice record. Give me a second. Sweetheart. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I know I'm making you wait a little bit. Don't hate me. Adam Crystal. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yes, you do get one. I thought I had put it on an invoice. I'll double check that. Anyways, let's get this going. My bad. I got sidetracked right there. That's where Shrek, you're supposed to reel me in. Like, hey,
Well,
bro, focus.
I was going to, but
All right.
I know that you like to handle stuff right when it happens.
Yeah, I gotta stop that.
Where a lot, I do the same thing.
All right, here we go. We got Jim Man hosting it for us this week. Let's go, Jim Man. Thank you so much for winning and then hosting. So here is our first motherfucking winner. And whoever wins this is hosting next week. Adam, I have yours here. I just don't know if I put it on the invoice. So let me write that down. Let me make sure it's confirmed. Oh. Cassie Hall hosting next week. Jim, man, if you could put your info. No, I'll get it to you. I just gotta see where I wrote it down at. Cassie Hall, congratulations, Jim. Man, if you can put your information in for Cassie Hall to send you an email. Let's close that out. Let's shuffle and refresh. There it is, Jim. Man, thank you so much, Jim, for being a part of this community. Really appreciate you, bud. Jim, man, one of the greatest. Everyone's saying it. Cassie Hall is the winner, and she is hosting next week. We got Boots Cross. Boots Cross, if you can put your information up on the screen so your two winners can get a hold of you. Here's your first motherfucking winner. Oh, I forgot to change the time on it. Is that the M4D? Micro Democracy taking it home. We're going to close out. We're going to shuffle and refresh and give it again. We got Boots Cross giving away one more. Here is your second motherfucking winner. Congratulations, Mike for Democracy. Mike, I gotta get your phone number. We gotta chat. How do you think Mike for Democracy is?
Matt Allen. How old?
Yeah. Big Sky. Big Sky with the double hit. One on Sean's and one on the pay it forward.
Nice job, Big Sky. Nice hit.
Mike for Democracy is 32 years old.
That's awesome. I wouldn't have thought that.
It's because I'm lying.
I knew it.
Trenton said he gave him a call, and he's like, "You got to give that guy a call." I'm like, "I should." Mike for Democracy, you should email me your phone number, and we should chat this week. What a great dude, Mike for Democracy. Congratulations, Big Sky and Boots Cross. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and donating to the wheel. Really appreciate you, man. I was two
Thank you,
from Boots Cross. We got Sergeant Stacking up next. Sergeant Stacking is going to be giving away. Sergeant, if you could put your information in the chat for these. Oh, you know what? I don't know if Sergeant is. I don't know if they're if he has a wrench. Let me see if I can get him a wrench. Hold on, Sergeant. Let me find you. He does not. That is moderator, standard moderator. Okay, now you should have it. And boots cross, I got to do it for you too. Add as moderator, standard moderator. All right, you guys should be good now. Yeah, man. SergeantStacking@gmail.com. All right, let's get him. Let's find him a winner. Here we go. Boots and Michelle Cross on Facebook. Who else doesn't have a rant? And a Nesbitt.
Another lucky. Nice win, Robert.
Robert Caldwell. Rigged.
So rigged.
Congratulations, Robert Caldwell. I'm going to close that, shuffle, and refresh. I'm going to take these bins down just a little bit because it's stickers.
Yeah.
Okay. Take those down. Aunt P. Thank you, Sergeant Stacking, for donating to the wheel, man. Really appreciate you. If you are following Sergeant Stacking, give him a follow over there on YouTube's. I've seen some. Were they Sergeant Stacking pours that he was doing? Sergeant Stacking.
Is he a pour artist?
I believe so. 11 years ago, he joined. I get sidetracked really easy.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I was right. It was the paws. The silver paw pours. It was a cool little fidget. So go check out Sergeant Stacking. Thought it was him. I just saw that today. All right. Let's see where we at. I get so many tabs open here. I need Aunt P to put your information up. I sold it 98@gmail.com. I believe it is. Don't ask me. Just random things.
Focus, Steven. Focus.
All right. Here we got 5 winners for Aunt P. Thank you so much. Here's your first motherfucking winner.
Throw your info up, man.
I got so many tabs open. I got to write the name on the pay it forward, find out the thing, switch over to here, refresh, make people moderators. Robert Caldwell is taking home a sticker. Look at that. Fucking back to back. I shuffled and refreshed and gave us a back to back. Get off me. I told you it's random.
Get off me.
Robert Caldwell, congratulations.
Oh, Anthony P says 5 stickers, 1 winner.
Oh, even
Robert
better.
Caldwell just won 5 stickers.
Robert Caldwell's taking home 5.
That's
stickers.
awesome, Anthony.
Like
Thank
that.
you.
All right.
Congratulations, Robert Rigged Caldwell.
Rigged. The problem is now because I got to write down the sticker sales for these things. There's just a lot of tabs open in my head as well.
Well, that's why your salary is so big.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, it's not.
Who was that? Anthony P.
Anthony.
He was 5 stickers. Okay. So, Anthony Peel. I got to put Chris Garcia down for 5, and it was M4D. And I think that's it. Oh, no. Dirty Forker had 10 stickers each.
Dirty little forker.
25. I got to write this down or I won't do it later.
You're good. We got 53 savages still hanging out with us. Thank you guys. Each and every one.
Yeah, thanks for
amazing people
hanging out with me while I get this sorted. All right, here we go. So 5 went to that. Up next, we got Dirty Forker. He's doing 2 separate spins of 10 stickers each. So Dirty Forker, you don't have to actually put your information in. I'm taking care of that. Here's your first motherfucking winner. Thank you, Aunt P. Appreciate you, man. Forgot to say that. going to be Sergeant Stacking. Gave away, he giveth, and taken. Congratulations, Sergeant Stacking, taking home. Sergeant Stacking taking home 10 stickers for the Pay It Forward wheel. Look at that.
Wow.
Dirty Forker, thank you so much. You got one more winner with 10 stickers, and here we go.
Oh.
Jenna Nesbitt, or is it Derek? Jenna Nesbitt. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And thank you again, Dirty Forker. Appreciate you donating to the wheel. Let's see. We got Chris Garcia giving away one sticker to 5 different people. And here we go. What's that?
Mr. Jim Fullrod.
That's Mr. Full Rot to you. Congratulations, Jim. And we got 4 more for Chris Dutch Oven. And here we go. Ricky Pushkin. May not be able to win the extravaganzas, but he wins the wheel to win stickers for the extravaganza.
You got to enter to win.
Take them as you can get them.
Nice win, Ricky.
1. All right, we got 3 more for Chris Garcia. Let's go. I'm just going to do it. We got Arthur L. Congratulations.
Oh.
We're going to do that one more time. We got 2 more for Chris, and let's go.
Oops.
That Yokes now. Yokes now. Taking it home. 1 more for Chris Garcia. Jim taking home another one. Jim Full Rot. Hell yeah.
Fire.
Shuffle and a refresh even gives you an extra win or a double win. Congratulations, all of you. And thank you, Chris, for donating to the wheel. I did get your message today, man. I was helping my wife set up for a cake decorating party today. So I'll hit you up tomorrow. Probably Monday, if you don't mind. But thanks so much for donating those to the wheel. Mike for Democracy, you're up next. You got 5 stickers for 1 winner. Let's do it. Sam M. Sam M. bought some stickers for the crew and got paid back for 5 of them from Mike for Democracy. Look at that. That's what we call coin karma.
Coin karma, baby.
Nice. Thank you, Mike for Democracy, for donating to the wheel, man. Really appreciate you. Slowthorpe, you're up next. Put your information in the tab there so these savages, the winning savage can get a hold of you. And let's customize this and bring that up to like 16 seconds just to change it up a bit. And here we go. Oh, Carbon Martin. Carbon Metals taking home a pay it forward. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Carbon Metals. Thank you for donating to the Wheel Slowthorpe. Up next is me. A pay it forward round.
Come on, baby.
Let's see if you let's see what Savage gets this. You know what? I'm gonna make this one just a little bit longer just for suspense. We're gonna shuffle it one more time, and here we go. Don't stare at the center too long, you get dizzy. I'm trying to read the chat and everything. Sticker karma, there you go. Oh! I thought it was gonna make it, but Eric Smoke is taking it home.
Nice win, Eric. Nice win.
Fuck it. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Eric.
Bitch, I'm gonna have to steal one.
Edged him out
I'm gonna have to steal one. That's my only way I'm gonna get one.
by a sea hair, as they say. Oh, that was so close.
Nice win, Eric.
Look at, hold on, let me get my calipers out. How close was that? Yep. That's like a
Almost a liner.
yeah, that's like a brunette. It's not a blonde.
It's not as coarse.
Well, the blondes are a little thinner. I think the brunettes are a little bit. No, this is like black hair right there. Dark hair. It's the red and the blondes that are real thin. Yeah. We were close. That was close.
Nice
So
win.
close you can almost smell it. Sorry. You're up next, man.
All right, focus.
There's your two motherfucking winners.
Focus. We got
Nice cock block. Gotcha. You're gonna take this one home. You're gonna have to throw it. Yes. You don't even have to ask. Are you gonna double
up. Got a double up.
Are you gonna double it? I need a confirmation.
Of course.
Yeah, that's right. Shrek. There was no. We didn't even have to ask that. But
Damn it.
all right. Dang, got you good, you fucker. Here's your doubled up winner.
Only way I win is my own.
The only way you can win is your own. It's the risk you take if you give away and you put yourself in.
Oh yeah.
It could be good and be a liner, or it's a double up.
Or double up.
And that double up is going to Jenna. Is it? Oh, that was a fun one for sure. Jenna Nesbitt's taking that one.
Where's our emails at?
Jenna Nesbitt. What happened? Oh.
Jenna, hit me up. shrekylu@gmail.com.
Double it with a K, Mike for Democracy says.
Whoop.
All right, Jenna Nesbitt, congratulations. Taking home a doubled up prize.
Nice
That's
win.
almost like a triple hit tonight because she hit it from Dirty Forker with 10 stickers and hit a doubled up from you. That's 3 hits in one pay it forward.
Hell of a win.
Dang, Jenna, look at you.
Shoot me
I'll
an email.
tell you right now,
Email.com.
Jenna likes spooky silver.
Okay.
So make it spooky. The spookier, the better.
I can do that.
I know you can. All right, the last spin of the night. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We're going to take this down with a long-ass thing. 34 seconds. Let's see who the final winner is for the pay it forward. Oh, I shut down all my tabs. Jeez.
Ah.
I like the long ones because it really gives you like a liner.
Yeah. Just Jeff.
Just Jeff. Just Jeff. Just Jeff taking home the final prize of the
Nice
night.
win, just Jeff.
Just Jeff. You have just Jeff information. I do.
All right. I think I do. I just don't remember the last name. So
I just typed it in chat.
thank you. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that's I can't type tonight. All right. Well, shit. That rounds out another show for the Savages. Another Saturday night silver sales of the Savages here on YouTube.
That was fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed that interview as much as we did. I know it went on a little bit longer than we expected, but it was actually really fun to talk to him and get like his perspective on it. Him being a pretty large dealer.
Big.
If you guys want to, if you guys want to see any other people or any other representatives of spaces in this industry, we're working on a few of them. Like I said, I got to talk to a couple refiners or people that are in the refining industry.
Couple mints.
A
couple mints.
Couple mints, big mints. Like, you know, we talked about pseudo mints and we talked about these smaller mints like that do we're talking to some bigger mints, some guys that are putting out a lot of product. So yeah, and if you guys want to make some suggestions to us of who you might want to see, we have some really fun ones in mind that are still part of the industry, but like a offshoot of it. You'll understand if we saw that. Yeah, he's a great dude, man. You miss Sean D'Souza from Fita Coins and Bullion. You guys, for those of you that have been around, you know who he is. He's started over on IG and really heavy on Facebook now, but great dude to work with. Yes. We could. Yeah, I think they're out of business.
That was fun. Thank you, Sergeant Stacking. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, we're gonna work on that. Maybe once a month. If we get a really cool one that we need to have on, maybe 2 a month. But yeah, we'll try and keep it to 30 minutes to an hour. Like I said, we've known Sean for such a long time. It was nice to get him on screen and actually have a conversation with him. Yeah, that's all we got for tonight. We'll see you next Saturday with more Halloween extravaganza pieces. Chris will have some stuff for you. I'm taking a little bit of time away from this to focus on the coin show. Got a lot of pieces to get out there. Help save you guys a little bit of money too on the weekend. I know you guys have been helping me and buying a bunch of stuff from us the past couple of months. Yeah, right. That's what I liked about it too. I've seen them at the shows, and it's like customer perfection. Yeah, you know. Oh, so these guys will be going live. Go ahead and let's raid them right after this. We're going to be shutting it down. They should be going live minutes after us.
Steve.
It's the Shrek and Reck after party with Steve looking for silver and friends. It's going to be a hell of a time. I'll be there. Will you?
Be there. Be squared.
It's like, never mind. Square peg in a round hole.
Yeah.
All right, Big Sky. Appreciate it. Whoa, where'd my thing go? There you are. That's it for tonight. I'm done. Shrek, you got anything else to say?
Thank you, guys. What a fun night. Once or twice a month, let's do that interview process. We're going to be fun. And
I like it.
Get on the road.
I like it. Me and Shrek are going on our 8-foot Airstream together. 8 foot long. You heard that right. We'll be sleeping in bunk beds.
Or one twin bed.
Oh, even better. Have a good night, everybody. We will see you next.
Love you guys.